We all overall in good moods. We you know what I'm saying? We came through with y'all early on the stream. Y'all know how we do.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Hold on. That's my fault.
Hey, you know my OBS is always warm and ready.
No. I just didn't pop it out. That's my fault. All right, we here.
Sure. What's good with y'all? We all in a good mood. I'm in a good mood. That's what I was saying. You know what I'm saying? So we here. We gotta talk NBA playoffs. That's all we talk about for at least the first hour, because a lot of niggas was chatting, and then we got the games coming out, and we got to finally see the games. So
all I'm saying is both of my agendas are pushing right now. That's all I'm saying.
And man, we will get on you and the player that saved your favorite player. We don't. Let's go there. Let's just get there.
That's
y'all niggas go here for me.
Nah,
you know what?
I
make sure my niggas' mental health right now. I just gotta make sure Shaq and Kareem doing good. Like I gotta fill their weeks out. Before we
Who, me?
Really
I'm doing fine, bro. Look, hey, look. I said the Clippers will win in 5. Still 5. You know what I'm saying? Niggas say Giannis the first round exit. Third first round exit in a row.
Yeah, what did Giannis have? 36 and like 14, and they still lost.
I mean, yeah.
Over one game. That's what I'm saying, bro. Niggas be talking about like.
Of course,
we know it's a 50-50 with Russ. So next game is gonna be terrorizing. It's terrorism. We'll see.
It could have been terrorism this game. He didn't get a shot off for the OT.
No, I know. He had some terroristic moments, but then he would follow it up with amazing moments. So I'm like, okay,
clutch.
You know what I'm
saying? The thing is, part of the fun of the NBA playoffs is the overreactions. That's part of the fun. That's what your peak agenda. That is part of the But we already talked about the player. So, man, how did you feel watching your GOAT get saved yesterday? How did you feel?
I mean, that's fine. I mean, we're in the era where one superstar can't do it all. We saw it with Giannis. Giannis can't beat the Pacers by himself. That's fine. We're in that type of era. There's too many good players. You can't beat a whole team by yourself.
Your
not possible.
Like I don't know what's up. It's like your camera's like losing focus or some shit. I don't know.
You said what?
His camera's like the quality's like going.
Oh yeah, Drew. Yeah. I mean, the thing is, it's probably just your internet. It'll pass probably.
I think so.
You turn it off and turn it back on if it's not, but it's not. Yeah.
I mean, it also didn't help that Giannis didn't have anybody else on the Bucks come along with. I'm not even going to say like
I've been trying to tell people Austin Reeves not that good, and I got called racist. See, this is what I'm talking about, bro. Austin Reeves is literally the definition of the player who, he can make a bucket. But if we're talking about like
if Giannis had Austin Reeves
usefulness to the team, it's not hard, bro. He's not like because
we're saying that
he can't play.
If Giannis, the niggas on the Bucks can't play defense either.
It's good.
If Giannis had Austin,
do you hear me now? Y'all hear me now?
Yeah, we hear you.
No, like I was saying, my point is you can't beat those superstars can beat a whole team by themselves. They're actually a good team.
Wait, let's centralize. Let's kind of stay focused on one game at a time. So, what game do you guys want to cover first? Let's do it like that. I think that makes more sense.
We were talking about the Nuggets, Clippers.
Okay, yeah, the Nuggets.
We're gonna talk about the Clippers were holding it down, and then in one quarter they had 8 turnovers.
Well, okay,
Kawhi had 7 by himself, bro.
Kawhi had 7.
Yeah. Y'all say he has bad defense. Second half begs the difference.
No, Norman Powell passed the ball to 2 of your niggas. Like that was not defense. Norman Powell passed the ball to 2 of your niggas.
What I will say is
defense is defense. Don't give credit. What
I will say is that the Nuggets did turn up the intensity in the second half. Like I think they said like in the first 3 quarters they got like 4 offensive rebounds. In the last 9 minutes, they got the last like 4. The last overtime and fourth quarter, they got like 9. Like Russ and Aaron Gordon were getting every fucking board for no reason.
Can I say something? Can I say something? Because this is important. James Harden was guarding Aaron Gordon. He was not boxing out ever. He was not boxing out at all. I was like, bro, James Harden, can we please box out one time? He didn't. Aaron Gordon would just go around him and get a rebound every time.
Well, I said that was going to happen. I said James Harden's going to guard Aaron Gordon. That was the only person they were going to put him on. They were going to put him on Aaron Gordon. Because he was supposed to have good post defense. That's what people were saying.
His post defense is solid, but like he was letting him get every single board.
Now that game was amazing though. I can't lie. In terms of like back and forth, obviously Russ was telling a bit, but all I would say was, I ain't like, man, your GOAT scared me. Don't tell Jokic don't miss 2 free throws again.
Jokic missed 2 free throws.
Jokic did miss
that shit blew me because they should have won that. They should have won it in original in normal. Russ hit that 3, they should have been up 4. We could really talk about that. I believe that alone.
But I'm just saying that's fair. I'm not. But I do want to talk about. I do want to talk about the defensive schemes though. Both teams are playing after pretty good defensive schemes. That's what I think. That was the issue in like the first 2 quarters with Jokic. They weren't playing a good defensive scheme. This doesn't make him a good defender. All I'm saying is it depends on the scheme he's playing.
No, I think that what's it called? I think it's more what happened to me was yes, the Nuggets put in the intensity, but the Clippers just had a meltdown. They started throwing the ball
honestly
away. They don't have a player who's really quick enough to get past a guy and then really do like James Harden will do it sometimes, but he's not consistently getting past his man. And on the pick and roll, he can throw it to Zubac, but if you make the right rotations, then you have to throw it out to a 3. And Chris Dunn was not making he did not hit a shot.
The
Harden Zubac pick and roll was really good. When they did pick and roll with Zubac and anyone else, that was bad.
Yeah,
that shit. Like I don't know why they went away from that.
The scheme was the scheme didn't change. Y'all just buffed up the intensity. So Russ,
the scheme did change.
If
you look at earlier plays, right?
No, the Clippers did different things. They went away from what worked. I wouldn't say it's the Nuggets.
No, he's talking about the Nuggets defensive scheme. They didn't change.
They didn't change the
defensive
scheme.
All right, never mind.
No, they didn't.
They just boosted the intensity. They didn't change.
They said Clippers in 5. That's what I'm saying, Michael Jeff.
All I'm saying is that
Clippers will win the next 4.
Yo, because we know that Harden's gonna have at least 2 stinkers, so you have to put that in the play. I don't know. It might get bad. It's gonna get very bad.
Harden's not gonna have 2 stinkers.
And Kawhi was not getting by.
The thing is, Kawhi wasn't getting by anyone, but hopefully Kawhi next game can start play a little bit better.
He started a decent game.
Get a new knee.
His game was horrible.
He started 6-8, but then he didn't score.
He didn't score, and he had 7 turnovers. That was not a good Kawhi game, bro. Even a weak ass Kawhi, that's not a good game for him, bro.
Also, I can't hear people say they were both playing good.
Jamal Murray needs to be better.
People can talk, but we can look at what actually happened.
Me and Craig were talking about this. We figured out who the mole of the Nuggets was. Who didn't like Russ? It's that shitty nigga MPJ, and we can talk about it now. That nigga MPJ was ass. He subbed him out for Russ. That's why he was mad. He said, "This nigga not good. I shoot 3s. Russ can't shoot 3s. Russ can't shoot 3s. You're right. That is guard niggas though. We can talk about that.
I mean, if this doesn't get him traded, I don't know what will. I'm not gonna lie. If he can't play good,
ownership doesn't want him traded. One of the niggas in ownership is loves Missouri, and like for some because he's not getting traded. Like
they're probably gonna trade Jamal Murray, but that's a different conversation.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I mean, they're just tough overall. But good defense by Russ. Good defense by the Clippers. Not Clippers, by the Nuggets. Aaron Gordon's like
good defense.
such a god for the team, bro.
Yeah.
Zubac played decently on Jokic, but like that, he just especially towards the end.
He didn't even go crazy that game. He didn't really go crazy.
I think what it was because he started assisting. Like Russ hit a 3, Aaron Gordon hit a 3, Jamal Murray. Like towards the end of that game, everybody was hitting like on the Nuggets sides were hitting 3s. And Chris Dunn went 4 for 4 from 3 in the first half, and then didn't hit a 3 for the rest of the game. I'm like, nigga,
he's not a good shooter, so it like you can't.
But neither is Russ. But Russ clutch. Russ hit a 3 too. Like
that nigga, we do this. We do that. I will say what is funny.
The team said MPJ isn't engaged. MPJ, if you're not engaged and you're getting paid $90 million, like I don't want to see that shit. Like I'm not gonna lie, this might be the reason why NBA, if they ever go back on contracts and give unguaranteed contracts, and niggas like MPJ is gonna be the reason why, bro. They gonna start cutting niggas like the NFL, bro.
One thing about Russ, bro, he knows how to guard. He doesn't. I'm not saying he knows how to guard. Like he grew up with Harden and like KD. Like I feel like Russ when he guards Harden, it's like Harden kind of plays the same way in the sense of like Harden's a lazy player, so sometimes you can go for like a steal and that kind of thing if that makes sense. Like Harden's good, but he just kind of
he be tweaking.
He's
sometimes.
He's
in the same condition. He's in the same position as Russ. He's still good enough to play, but sometimes he make dumb decisions. He's not good enough to like be excuse for it anymore. You know what I'm saying? He's still making dumb decisions.
Low key. Yeah, but Harden was actually thinking about it. Harden was actually hooping because Harden was clutch. He had the layup to tie the game. He had the huge ass 3 like in OT. He had that shit was like kind of far out. That shit was like Harden was hooping. I would say Kawhi was thinking that if I'm gonna be honest. Harden didn't play defense, but if it's on offense,
that nigga MPJ, 5 years, $179 million. He got $35 million a year. Like I'm not gonna lie, you can't be engaged with 179 million. I don't know. I don't even know why.
Young Goat. We're getting on the T Wolves. We're just going team at team, but we can go to the. We can talk
Kawhi
about
was
the
bad.
Knicks.
Thank you, Barry Allen. That nigga was not good, bro.
He was bad. We can go on the Knicks, Pistons. I ain't gonna lie, bro. The Pistons, that niggas can't. I mean, I don't want to say like, oh, they can't score, but it's like they can't score. Like, I don't want to be that guy.
Look. Like, Pistons defense, bro. Look, people was laughing at me earlier. They were like, oh, they're not even top 10 defense. I don't care what you say. They're a top 10 defense in this league. Now, offensively, good lord. Cade is not good. Guys, you were saying Cade is great. I trust y'all niggas. Cade is not that good, bro.
What the Pistons don't have a second nigga to like carry offense. Cade is the entire offense, so you can just set your defense to stop him.
Yeah, but I mean, I thought he would be better than that though.
He's a young nigga. This is first playoffs.
I know. I'm saying my whole thing is this is for me the Pistons. Yeah, the experience showed in that fourth because they fell apart completely.
Yes,
Cade fell apart insanely.
Just violence.
We're gonna talk about this. Asar Thompson saying he don't have an issue guarding Jalen Brunson. Nigga, you have 5 fouls. Nigga, Jalen Brunson had 34 points. Niggas be talking that good shit be getting fried. I don't know.
I would say he got fried, but 5 fouls is bad. I wouldn't say
5. Jalen Brunson was 12 or 22. That's decent. I don't know.
Jalen Brunson teed up at the end of the game. He was bad for 90%.
He had a lot of he had like 4 layups. Like in the 21-0 run.
Yeah,
he had like 4 layups.
Yeah, because the Pistons kept turning the ball over. You can't play good defense if you're turning the ball over every time.
That's another thing. The only ball handler on the Pistons is Cade. Nobody else can handle the ball. Now they have shooters now, like Tobias Harris and Malik Beasley are shooter
Tobias Harris is so no, middleman. He hooped for the first half. Then he reverted back to factory settings in the second half. He made 0 points. He made 0 points in the second half. The second half he made 0.
I'm looking at this shit. How many shots he shot?
You said what? Thoughts on campaign? Bro, fuck campaign, bro. Fuck that thing, bro. Why are you shooting 13? He had 13 points in 14 minutes. Campaign is saving the Knicks. This is why I call the Knicks fraudulent. Where is Jalen Brunson?
Hold on. Campaign. If you did this 10 years ago, Russ would have a ring. I'm not talking to that nigga no more, bro.
Yo,
you never liked it.
Campaign
you never did this,
crazy. Not tough, bro. I couldn't believe it when I saw that shit. I was like, bro, what is going on, bro?
Can we talk about Cat actually being a good playoff player now? Cat actually a good playoff player now. We go. Cat hit a shot. I was like, he bumped into the step back, faded out of bounds and hit the shot. I was like, okay, that's not your body.
But one thing I will say though, Cream,
that's not your body.
He didn't hoop after the first half, but in games like this, Tobias Harris did his job. I averaged 13. I give you 25 for a half. Don't say
no. I understand. I understand that, but niggas was saying Tobias save us.
No, Tobias will not stay in the school society. He's not staying. No. Happy Easter, Terry. Happy Easter, bro.
Hey man,
happy Easter. I don't really celebrate that, but happy Easter.
No.
You said what?
Wait, Tobias Harris was Ichigo when Tobias Harris was when Ichigo got pulled up by Reggie and Bakuga. Wasn't Bakuga? That's what happened. He was hooping. They thought he had it. He thought he had it. Shit just happened.
That's not a good reference.
Nobody knows what you're talking about, bro.
You want to know what it was? Tobias Harris was he was Hawkeye in that fight. I shot like 3 niggas. That's all I could do. These niggas got superpowers. I shot like 3 niggas. That's all I could do.
I did his job. Without Tobias, I'm like
the whole story. You niggas have to fight Thanos. I already shot these niggas. I'm not gonna lie.
Asur missed a wide open dunk. I know, but he made up for it with the layup afterwards. Like that's not why they lost the game.
That shit was going viral. That spin move might be one of the fastest spin moves I ever seen.
That was fast as fuck. I was like, bro, what the hell?
I said, this thing is tweaking. Young Goat, I do agree. Like that's what I say. The playoffs are all about a random ass weak nigga going for 25 for no reason. That's how you win. That's how you win.
Bro, that shit is so annoying. Can we talk about how Tatum had one of the worst games of his career and they still won?
We're going to get there.
No. I'm just like, that shit pisses me off, bro.
Wait, You
That happened all last year. Like when Tatum getting carried by Tatum getting carried from multiple series.
Tatum and Shea?
Tatum. I mean, Shea. I mean,
Tatum
the thing
and
is, the Minnesota Timberwolves suck, bro.
No, if we're gonna do this,
but we'll get back on the Detroit Pistons team though.
Shea did play bad, but Swiper being nasty, say Shea having whatever points and them being up 31 like that. Nuggets fans be pushing agendas over like it's the playoffs now. Niggas worried about the regular season accolades.
Wait, no, Shaq, you can't say that because had Jokic did bad defense and only scored 15 points. Y'all niggas were crucified.
Bad defense.
Not gonna lie,
when has Shea played bad? When has Shea played Jokic level defense in his lifetime? It's never happened.
No, I'm not.
All right, bro. Shut up. What is this nigga talking about, bro? I'm tired of these Jokic ass agendas. Can we talk about the game we were talking about, bro? This shit is annoying, bro. Niggas always will gotta bring up Jokic whenever somebody brings up Shea, bro. That shit is annoying, bro.
I don't care about that. Like, you know, Shea hoops in the playoffs.
Nigga, the MVP race is over. It'll be whoever it is. We don't need to talk about this shit.
That shit don't matter,
bro.
You brought up Shea. Don't bring up Shea.
I think I went Knicks.
You brought up Shea. You said Tatum and Shea both had bad games in their team, both dominated.
Niggas said y'all went to 5 different. Bro. It doesn't matter who brought it up. I'm just saying, let's just go back to the Detroit Pistons. Let's just go back to that game.
I think I went Knicks and Sticks. Again, you guys have to remind me. I feel good about my pick.
I went Pistons.
The Pistons are. At least yeah, I don't know why you niggas are tweaking. It was very clear that the Pistons were like we see the experience. The niggas that actually who on the Pistons were like Tobias Harris, Malik Beasley, niggas that were like vet.
Yeah.
I don't know how I keep saying. Yeah, Malik Beasley. It's niggas that are vets. So it's like it's just gonna be like that. The Knicks are not contenders. I think, and then we can go on to Giannis. Giannis got blown out by the Pacers. We did see that.
I mean, let's just say Giannis, this nigga got jumped. This is called a spade a spade. As I was saying, can I say this? Kyle Kuzma's not a good basketball player. He's never been a good basketball player. And I told you guys this. I said, guys, they traded Middleton. That was one of the worst trades I've ever seen. I'd rather have Middleton for the 2 games he's going to play, and then he going to walk off like a weak-ass nigga getting hurt over any Kyle Kuzma series ever. Because Kyle Kuzma, what did he do last game? Nothing. He actually did nothing. He had 0 stats, 0 across the board.
Yeah, two personal fouls, 0 everything.
Bro. He wasn't even good at hitting niggas. At least get 4. What are you doing? Come on, bro. Like, this is what I'm talking about, bro. It was like, yo, what is going on?
Oh shit!
Is this worse? Is this worse than the Tony Snell?
Yes. It's way worse. It's way worse. Tony Snell is an end of a bench guy. Kyle Kuzma's supposed to be the 3rd option. 2nd option when Dame's not there. Straight cardio.
All I would say, my takeaway, I want people to know that niggas don't have to believe me, but I was speaking from my heart, not my head, when I took Giannis in 6.
I was too.
Also, all you niggas, I saw a nasty agenda was a Celtics fan talking about, we're going to talk about Giannis losing in the 1st round for the 3rd year. Nigga, shut up. You didn't watch that game. You didn't watch that game, nigga. Like, what do you want him to do? Jokic can't do nothing with that team either, bro. Like we're going to talk about how they both have good teams. Like, Aaron Gordon would have been the 2nd best player on the team. Which we call fucking Christian Braun would have been the 2nd best player on that team. Russell Westbrook would have been the 2nd best player on that team. We're not going to do that, bro. Like, Bobby Portis was atrocious.
Like, you put Russell on Tyrese Halliburton, he not doing all that dumb passes shit. I'm telling you right now.
Tyrese didn't even hoop, bro. He literally was like 1 of 10 or some shit.
Russ not going first.
He had like over 13 assists.
No, I understand. I'm just saying, like, he didn't even hoop and they still lost by like 20, bro. I was like, yeah, this. But hey, look, if Dame comes back, is it a series?
That's my only hope.
Is it a series, guys?
We have to see. We have to see how Dame comes back. That's all that matters.
That is
I'm kind of hopeful because Dame didn't have like a struggle. It was the blood shit, and he was they was getting whooped, and he was shit talking Tyrese Halliburton on the bench. So obviously he feel like he could do something with that nigga. Obviously he feel like he could do something with that nigga.
I don't know, man. I think if Dame ramps up, he gives you a good.
I'm not gonna lie. Because Kyle Kuzma, we gonna be happy if we get 5 out of him. You gotta get like 27. No, I'm not like you got to give.
I'm not gonna lie. He was really doing that shit to the Pacers though last year. He made that shit a series. Him and Middleton by themselves. I think with Giannis it could be a series. Now, Kuzma, He's not doing shit. I'm telling you right now, Shaq. You said 20
He's
something.
not.
That's
He can't give
never
you 5?
no.
5?
I mean, he could give you 5 on bad efficiency, but
Bad
that's like,
efficiency's not gonna be
he
good.
not like. I'm gonna say his best game is gonna be like 10 on like 45% efficiency. He's not a good player. I'm sorry to tell you that,
this
but
team
he's
needs
not a
to
good
be
player,
blown
bro.
up. It's not a good team. It's over.
Stop
I don't
putting
think-
Bobby Portis on the court. That nigga rebound and don't score, and he don't play defense. He not good. He had 8 rebounds.
Shaq.
He took 7 threes and missed all of them. Stop putting Bobby
Shaq,
Portis on the court.
Shaq. He's still a top 4 player on the Bucks. He's still a top 4 player on the Bucks right now.
He's top
Good
3.
player for the Bucks.
He had a better stat line than Kuzma because at least he did something.
He's still better than Kuzma.
He's still better than that.
They're holding. I think they're holding on.
Yeah,
Bobby
wait,
Portis
wait,
in
wait.
2021 was actually
Yeah, let me
useful.
get
He was like a
some of these
6-man ass
comments.
nigga. He's not a 6-man
Let me-
anymore, bro.
Let me get some of these comments. He said Dame not gonna do shit because Giannis and Dame aren't a good duo. I don't think they're a great or good duo either. But I think just Dame as a second option, it'll at least allow Giannis to like when he gets off, they can at least hold water.
And Young Goat just said, remember Dame game 1 last year against the Pistons? He baked them. He actually
That's what I'm
baked them.
saying.
He
No,
baked them.
it's better than Kyle Kuzma 0 of 5. It's better than Bobby Portis 2 of 8. 3 personal fouls, 0-4 from the 3. Gary Trent Jr. decent 6 of 11. AJ Green 5 of 11. That nigga is from 3. Nigga.
There's something we can work. We can do something.
So we
with
can
that.
work with
Nah,
some
I'm
shit.
sad.
No, we just gotta get Kuzma
I'm not
out
gonna
the
lie.
lineup.
And everybody on their team hooped except Tyrese Halliburton. Pascal Siakam 10 to 15. Miles Turner 7 to 12. Andrew Nemhart 8 to 13. Tyrese Halliburton 3 to 13. But he 3 to 13. 12 assists though. 12 assists. 12 assists, 1 turnover. 12 assists, 1 turnover.
I think it's a merchant, bro. I hate that.
TJ McConnell. Who's TJ McConnell? 11 points, 5 to 7, 6 assists. TJ McConnell will
Panda Bear. We'll stay on that side. I'm just saying, I just wanted to believe that Giannis could do it, man. You can't be mad at me because I want to see my son. Panda, when you have a son one day, you'll want to root for him, even though you don't think it's going to happen.
Nasty.
That's all it was. That's all it was.
Giannis is
Now, Dame-
Giannis is older than you, nigga. Nigga talking about that's so funny.
Giannis was hooping in the league. Giannis was not hooping when I was born, so he's myself, bro. I ain't gonna lie. 2018,
Everybody just saw except for LeBron.
I don't know. Hey man, it is what it is.
That's so funny. I mean,
Giannis definitely.
even
I'm just saying,
LeBron was hooping when you were born. Like before. I mean,
That's
he
what I'm
wasn't
saying.
even hooping. So
I will say the Bucks. If Dame doesn't come back, the
it's
Pacers
over.
go
It's
with a
over.
5.
It's
That's-
over. It's over.
I'm not gonna lie.
4.
Over these games, Giannis had 36. Giannis, you don't have to have 50. You don't have to have 50.
Giannis
You
literally
don't have
in
to
the
have
first
50.
half, every time he crossed half court, he either scored, got fouled, or made it or created a great opportunity, and they were still losing. I was like,
Exactly. It was bad. It was bad.
like, bro. Now, all right, that's Bucks. We were stuck the Nuggets. Let's talk about probably the biggest upset of the day. I was telling niggas not to believe in that weak, fat European nigga. Niggas was not listening to me. I said Shea was better last year. I told niggas he was overrated. He was getting cooked by Ant. Let's talk about the T-Wolves and the Lakers. Let's talk about that.
Look, all right, can I go first? Can I go first with this one? I just gotta say, bro, Bron, you not the same nigga no more, bro. Like it is what it is. What's it called, Luka? You got that defense, bro. I don't know what the fuck, but you come on.
He had 37 though. He had 37.
I
didn't see
understand that,
game.
but you could have 30.
I see-
No, I was watching the game, Shaq. Like,
I fell asleep. I'm not gonna lie.
Ant literally just tortured the Lakers. He tortured the Lakers. I'm gonna be honest. He got to the paint every single time he wanted to touch the paint. He touched the paint, and he created a great opportunity. He had Julius Randle shooting efficiently. I've never seen anything like it. I've never seen anything like it. Like it just is what it is, bro. Like, it's crazy. But you guys could go now.
He's making Julius Randle look good. He's making Julius Randle look good, which is insane. That's insane. I'm not gonna lie.
I saw from the stat book, Jaden McDaniels 11 to 13, like a perfect from the 3-point line, 25 points.
So let me talk about the Lakers first. Well, first off, Bron, I used to root for you, Bron. Honestly, it's honestly sad to see Bron like this because he really is weak now. Like we be like, oh, he's washed. He like really washed. He washed for his standards. He's weak as hell for it. Like I be watching Bron. I saw Bron get in a stance like this. I said, Bron, you're getting baked. I need to. It's like Bron. Like the thing with Bron, and I think I was talking with this with someone on Discord. When people say Bron's top 5 and 10, I can't go there because Bron he could be like 5, top 3 best in the world for stretches, but he just can't sustain it. And even in the playoffs now, Luka was cooking at the beginning. Like the Lakers were up because Luka had like 16 in the first quarter, and I'm seeing Braun be weak, and I'm like, okay, well, it's probably because Braun's saving himself. And Luka starts being weak, and Braun not saving himself. He's just getting beat. Braun not like it's all like Braun he had a good run. Yeah, he's a good player. It's like you got to admit when it's over him. So
can he be
Braun.
the second best player on the team, or do you got to be a third best player now?
If he's on the Celtics, he could be the second best nigga. Like if he's on a team like that, maybe. I mean, probably. Like he'll win.
I agree with you, Drew. Because
if we talking about something, I need Braun to give you 25, 27, 8, and 8 on 50%. No, Braun will have to no.
Could he be the second?
He might do that, but like his defense is not.
Could he be? Could he? Like, I have a question. If you switch him and Julius Randle, you think Minnesota could win the West?
Oh yeah. I mean, yeah.
Because
Minnesota is a good team, but they're not like the Celtics, OKC,
I don't know if they
Cavs.
I don't know if they beat the Shade Thunder.
That's Braun. Austin Reeves, I never believed in you. I want you to know that right now. I never believed in you. You were never that good to me.
Ass cheeks.
We can talk about.
I believe that.
I really want to talk about these new NBA fans who don't respect defense. They just like pretend it doesn't matter, bro. When you have players like Austin Reeves who are good offensive players and have good moves every now and then, bro, like it's cool. Like, oh, he had a crazy crossover in a 3, but like it doesn't really move me if you really can't guard anyone. Like Ant guarded that nigga. Austin Reeves didn't do anything, and then Austin Reeves can't guard anyone else on the other side of the court. So we're not moved by him.
Exactly.
So there's that.
I mean, I'd much rather have someone like a Drew Holiday who can go off randomly and then still give you elite defense every game than Austin Reeves who can go off randomly, but is a liability defensively. Like it just is what it is, bro.
Will my nigga Giannis want Austin Reeves though?
Oh, Giannis get out the first round with Austin Reeves probably. He might I don't know. Maybe
he might need the better white boy Tyler Hero for that. I'm not gonna lie.
Tyler, we can talk now. We can talk about the nigga that y'all have glazed for the last year and a half. Because Luka was actually cooking. The first quarter, the Lakers were up. He was hitting tough shots. Me and Kareem were talking about this, bro. Go back and watch Luka. I mean, this is not my take or anything. Go back and look at Luka in his rookie year. Luka got to get back to that shit, bro. Because I am rooting against him, and it's still sad, bro. This nigga can't. He's not getting by niggas.
We had this argument before, Drew. You remember when I said he was his most athletic when he was a rookie? I
disagree with that. You said he couldn't get.
It was when we were talking
about. I think you did, but that was a while ago, though.
It was when he be able to hoop in the 90s or some shit like that, like or something like that.
And
like his athleticism compared to Paul.
It was just a random argument. It doesn't matter. What were you gonna say?
The point is, when you look at Luka, he's a better player. But a lot of Luka's like, oh, he's going crazy. He's hitting tough threes and middies, and like that's cool. But this is why I say to people who are under 18. James Harden is so much better than this nigga because they were similar players, but Harden, a lot of that, like Harden was still kind of chubby, but Luka, if you take like Harden is basically Luka if you got in the gym. Like Harden actually has muscles. Like Houston Harden was actually fake swole. And he was quick. One thing about playoffs and quick. First step. One thing about playoff basketball, bro, you have to get the easy shots. So Harden will give you 10 to 15 free throws a game. Harden's gonna get to the rim anytime. Harden was getting to the rim on Iggy, KD, and Clay every time. So like Luka can't even get past the team.
Not gonna lie, Harden was getting to the rim on that. I mean, they lost that series. He got to the rim on Kawhi a couple of times. Was it 2017? Like they lost that series, but he was getting to the rim on Kawhi.
Like that, you need to get to you need those easy shots. Luka's he has a diet of these tough jumpers, and Luka's stamina is bad, so he's gonna start missing them. And it's like that's.
Oh, I fall. This is.
You said
he said if I'm the Lakers, I'm trading LeBron for Jokic. Yogo said the trade would never go through. We don't know. It's the Lakers. We don't know.
Oh my god!
I'll play.
Drew, what you doing if the Lakers trade LeBron James for Giannis Antetokounmpo?
No, because they gonna give all the help. They gonna give all the respect to Luke. I'm not. No.
That's true.
They're like, oh, now Giannis is finally hooping because that shit gonna stink, bro.
It's gonna be nasty. But what's it called? Young Goat did say all the T-Wolves did was space the floor out, so the Lakers had to play defense without helping, and they had 21 threes on 50% shooting. That's the thing. They had to play no help, Ant can easily get a bucket, go to the rim and get a bucket. So they actually have to, now they're forced to help, and all Ant does is throw it out to somebody, a 3-point shooter. That's why McDaniels had 25 wide open threes.
And
the Lakers did not rotate to 3-point shooters at all.
Nas Reed 6 and 9.
Like, I'm telling you, they did not. Julius Randle was 6 of 12 from 3. They did not rotate to 3-point shooters at all. They were not rotating.
Nas Reed's a player that when Gobert is like, because I think one of the things, the reason why I had the Lakers winning, which I should just went with my gut. I should have really not trusted that weak ass Luka. I was thinking, okay, Randall will be a terrorist, not really realizing that I probably should have watched more games because he was starting to tee up, and I think a lot of it has to do with Ant giving him open jumpers and shots. But more importantly, the fact that Rudy Gobert, Rudy Gobert blocked LeBron on LeBron had Rudy on the ISO.
Bad,
so first off, LeBron's slower, so Rudy Gobert is still gonna be there. And even with Luka, Luka baked Rudy for that one shot, but let's not look at the shot. Let's actually just talk, as basketball fans, look at the shot. Is Luka gonna kill Rudy Gobert on that shot every time? Not really. Let's be honest, bro. Whenever Rudy Gobert got cooked in ISO in the playoffs, it's because niggas got past him. Like when Curry had that play when he turned nigga around, Curry got to the rim. Harden would get to the rim. Luka's not getting to the rim. Then he gonna take his dumbass midi. We live with that. We live with the contested threes and middies. And even if Rudy Gobert is getting cooked, we have Nas Reed. You not do that shit on Nas Reed. You not. It is what it is. Not that he's a crazy defender, but Luka just takes a lot of tough ass shots. And then on the other end, people just didn't realize the T-Wolves are actually a good offensive team, and they're all shooters, and the Lakers can't guard anyone. They can't guard Ant, which means everyone's open. DiVincenzo can get to the a lot of these players are not bad basketball players. They're all good offensive players.
Was really good last year for the Knicks in the playoffs.
He had 40 on. I think with the Knicks last year in the playoffs. I think
they
he had
still lost that game. I think they still lost to the Pacers.
But not watching Cavs versus Heat. Yeah, that's why we're.
Oh, we're not. That's why we're the fact that I forgot about the fact that DiVincenzo was giving you 20 multiple games in the playoffs. He's he's not Derek White, but he's 2 tiers off what the Derek White archetype of role player is.
He's just Derek White, not a good defender.
That's what I'm saying. He could do shit to weak niggas, especially Luka and them. I will say, bro, I should have went T-Wolves, and we gotta remember that this is not T-Wolves are not at home. They weren't at home last game. It was LA, so they already got what they needed to get.
Yeah.
So now Lakers, for them to win, they have to win one in Minnesota.
I mean, the thing is, I think for the Lakers to even have a chance in the series, I know people saying LeBron old, LeBron this, LeBron that, bro. LeBron, we need you to play like LeBron one more time. That's still. I mean, that's what it is. Can you give me one more? It just is what it is, man. Because they said they need to play.
What's also funny? It's also funny
but they need bench scoring. They have too many. The problem is, they already have too many defensive liabilities on the floor. Luke,
it's also funny.
Hold on, Shaq. I'll let you go, but LeBron's low key a defensive liability. Luka's for sure a defensive liability, one of the worst defenders in the league. Austin Reeves is not a good defender either, a defensive liability. You put Connect in there, where is the defense coming from? You don't have a rim protector. It's not like you have AD back there. It's Jackson Hayes. I'm sorry, but that shit's not working. It just is what it is.
I will say, thinking about this now, this is probably going to be one of their hardest series because if they play the Warriors, they dominate them. They're not a big team, but when they run small, they'll dominate them with size because Luka and Braun are both huge.
You know what's funny? I don't know if you Shaq. I don't think they dominate the Warriors because
I said with size. I'm not saying actual. I think they
said with size.
So they'd have advantages at other positions. I think this is one of the series they don't have advantages because niggas are 6'9" and big, right? And they play defense. With the Rockets, it wouldn't be dominating with size. It's just the fact that Rockets actually cannot score.
They don't have an ant. They don't have an ant.
Actually cannot score. They would have open threes. Jalen Green going to shoot them bitches. Alfred Sengun going to hit open threes. I'm good. Amen Thompson. You love that nigga. He gonna hit open threes,
and Shaq. This will tie in good with what Young Goat said. He said he wanted to play because the Lakers had 6 bench points and the Wolves had 30. Played the Dalton Connect. One reason why the T-Wolves were so crazy last year, and even this year are so crazy, is because they like you were saying, they were a perfect matchup for the Nuggets because they can have big ass big man to guard Jokic and the wings to guard Murray, and then they don't give up any shooting. So yeah, Dalton Connect will be out there. We still have Ant can guard Dalton Connect. He guarded Austin Reeves. That nigga's not scoring on Ant. They have there's a bunch of like DiVincenzo's not a
can
bad
guard him.
defender. It's
Like
like,
Alexander
DiVincenzo
Walker?
can guard him.
it's
Nikhil Alexander Walker. Like they just have a bunch of players who can shoot, but they also can play good defense, bro. Like on the wings.
the T-Wolves are a really, really good and like there's not a lot of weaknesses. I guess the only weakness is like they have a weakness. Where if they play a good defense and Ant struggles, that team is ass. That's what I'm.
That's why I think they'd be okay.
Also, because Ant was a worse playmaker. If you look at how the Lakers were guarding Ant, they were guarding him as if he was the same Ant from last year. He's not the same.
They were trying to corral him.
They were trying to get him into shooting some bad shots. He made the right read every single time he got to the paint. Every single time.
Another thing is, whenever he dribbled, because last year he would always do stupid moves in the double teams, like behind the backs and between the legs and get. He doesn't do that. It's just one simple dribble, and he just throws it
and he throws it away.
The Mavs, to Kareem's point, Kareem said this as well. First of all, the Mavs had good perimeter defenders because they had Derrick Jones Jr. They had what's that nigga name? Who the Brittany Renner,
PJ Washington.
So they had good perimeter niggas, and then in the back, Gafford and Lively were both good rim protectors.
Yeah.
It's not facing any of those four niggas.
Zero.
No nigga I just name, and he's
Lakers
a better
have
player.
no rim protection, which is why every time he touches the paint, they have to collapse. There's open 3-point shooters literally everywhere on the court. If you watch the game, they would have like 3 players at a time who have an open 3. And it's just like, Meadowman said Ant's playmaking greater than Shay's. I mean, I don't know. I gotta watch Shay play. I don't think so, but like, a good bait though.
I think
look what Shay would know because you have to also think of it. It's based on who they're like as much as the Lakers sold out to stop Ant, like they would have to sell out even more to stop Shay. And Shay might actually still get 26 and also do what Ant did, which is have 9 assists. Yeah. Like it's like it just is what it is.
They said they started with Rui on Mike Con, bro. Bro. Rui is not a good basketball player. I'm sorry to tell you this.
He's a decent offensive player.
No. Rui he's a solid offensive player when it comes to like shooting. I guess he can make some tough shots, but in terms of like reading the game, he's stupid. He doesn't know what he's doing. I'm sorry, but if you're banking on Rui drawing the double team, finding the right guy and throwing it out, you're losing the series. That is what LeBron and Luka is supposed to do. Not Rui Hachimura.
I agree with what you're saying. But one thing the reason why I agree with what Young Goat is saying is that you can't. The Wolves are so good matchup wise. When they have a mistake, like they played Mike Conley on Rui Hachimura, and you have to punish.
I mean, you have to try. You have to try. I just don't think it's gonna work.
And he did. I don't think it's. That's not going to change the series. I will say Game 2 is a must win. So if they lose Game 2,
I think guys.
What's it called? It's not right. Lakers at 5. It might be T-Wolves at 5. I don't know.
I think we're gonna see more Alex Len. If I'm gonna be honest, Alex Len.
He's not good though.
I know
he's not good.
No. Shaq. I know he's not, but he's a big body that can at least give Ant some resistance at the rim. You cannot go out there and have 0 resistance at the rim, bro. I'm sorry.
No, this is what I'm saying.
Even if Alex Len comes out there and starts elbowing Ant, that's fine for me. If I'm the Lakers, that's cool. We can't have Ant just go in there and just do whatever he wants. Because if that happens,
and like I'm sorry, don't think about this. The Lakers fans, y'all need because if I would take y'all against the Rockets, they don't have niggas to score. I would take y'all against the Warriors because y'all both run small. Y'all are a bigger team running small. This actually might not be good for y'all, bro.
It was funny because
everybody's 6'5", 6'8", 6'9",
and they thought the T-Wolves were, and I thought the T-Wolves were easy money, but if I guess I just didn't realize I didn't realize how much weaker LeBron was. Honestly, that I thought LeBron was going. I thought the perfect strategy was Luka can hold the game on for the first 3 quarters. That's what he likes to do, and then LeBron will take us home. LeBron can't do that anymore, and the Lakers defense is way because they would be like kind of decent off on defense.
I don't even know if the thing is, Drew. I don't know. I think LeBron, if the game is close, he could do that. I think that the game was already out of hand by the 4th quarter. If the game's out of hand by the 4th quarter. It doesn't matter if you have LeBron to go in and take it home in the 4th quarter.
But LeBron from even 2 years ago or last year, Drew. If you watch the game, they were not close.
They started. The only time they went on a run was because Ant got hurt for that. Yeah, he went out. The problem is not offense. The problem is defense. If you cannot stop Ant from getting into the paint and doing whatever he wants, it's over. It's over.
The problem is like, for the late. No, the problem also is offense because the reason why the Lakers need 2 of these 3 niggas to hoop. Luka hooped offensively. You need Reeves or LeBron. They have to hoop, and they were not good. They were bad offensively.
That's true.
You
That's
can't
true.
win like that.
You have to also think about, like, I think a lot of Lakers fans thought they would just do exactly what the Minnesota, what is it, Dallas did to them with throwing the lobs. You have no lob threats, so Rudy Gobert is not gonna be like.
I'm not gonna lie. Jackson Hayes is not a lob threat, bro.
He's not Derek White or Daniel Gafford. Like,
Yeah.
it's still gonna be issues in the pick and roll for Rudy Gobert, but it's not gonna be like, damn, are they gonna throw this shit and I'm gonna get dunked on every single.
You know what's funny? The T-Wolves fans were saying, "Oh, I don't have Kyrie this year," and we kind of people were making fun of him like, "Oh, we have LeBron." It sounds crazy.
It's a different type of guard.
And the reason why it's kind of true is because Ant also guarded Kyrie, so he was more tired, so he made more mistakes. He's guarding Austin Reeves' weak ass. I'm still good. My stamina's good. It's Austin Reeves. I'm not that pressed.
That's true.
I mean, Ant like the T-Wolves. My fault. I was gonna say the Mavs are they're better on defense. They're better on offense. It's better on all around. It's just a different game.
And all you people, we're not saying Braun it's a different type of style because a lot of people have said this about Kyrie. He always has a live dribble, so it's way harder to guard Kyrie because he's never gonna he's never gonna make a bad position with his handles. So you basically have to constantly move, and that's why Ant was getting tied up and Ant was getting blown by and shit because he was constantly moving. Braun doesn't play like that now. Braun is like slow, very methodical. Like, I'm gonna take I might get to the rim off of a step or some shit like that. I might post up. Like, it's a lot slower than what Kyrie was doing last year.
And here's another point I actually thought about. The T-Wolves, this is the second year in a row the T-Wolves have done this, where it's like everyone's like, this is retarded, and we're like, oh, well, this makes sense. When in last playoffs, we saw Cat guard Gobert, not Gobert, sorry. We saw Cat guard Durant, and then we saw him guard Jokic. We also saw, we saw those 2 things, and people were like, Cat on KD, that's retarded. Until we realized, well, KD's not getting to the rim anymore. He's just gonna take tough middies. Like, if KD's gonna take a bunch of tough middies over Cat, who's his same height, hey, KD, beat us, and that's fine. They did the same thing with Jokic. Like, okay, you're gonna take all these shots over KD, over Cat, with Jokic, like, beat us. Even this year, Julius Randle isn't guarding LeBron, but LeBron, like you're saying, Shaq, LeBron's not as quick. He's not athletic anymore. LeBron likes to beat niggas by being strong and overpowering him. Randall's pretty strong, so you're not really just gonna body him and get to the thing. Now, LeBron will still probably cook because he's LeBron, but like, if LeBron's gonna do this like back down, these hard strong layups, and Randall's there, we will actually live with that just because of how it's like we're matching archetype for archetype, which is a fun kind of way to play basketball. And it works because like LeBron and KD were washed. Let's be honest, we know that. Yeah. But it might work. Like I don't foresee LeBron.
I also just think that the Timberwolves are just a more complete team. Like, if we're just gonna be honest,
for sure.
The Timberwolves are a more complete team, and the Lakers have 2 good offensive players. I don't even know if LeBron and Luka are really great per se. Like, if they're like, oh, I can carry a team, and like, even if they're ass, like, that's just not gonna happen, bro. I'm sorry. Like, I just don't see it.
And I think another thing, Kareem talking about complete. We really shit on Minnesota from trading Cat, and Minnesota really struggled at the beginning of the year. And when the Lakers got Luka, they went on this crazy run. The Lakers only had 51 wins or something like that, or 52 wins, and Minnesota has 49. And they play in the same way. Like, and Minnesota had to play the Nuggets multiple times this year. They had to play OKC multiple times this year.
Nuggets aren't
like,
good,
in the same
the
division.
Nuggets aren't good,
like,
bro. Like, Nuggets aren't good.
they still give niggas bump, and they played OKC
good,
a lot.
Bro. I don't. Like, bro, what I see from the Nuggets, I heard niggas yapping all year about how the Nuggets were going to do this and that. They're not a good team. I'm sorry.
And
Jokic is good. They're not a good team, bro.
And from what they play really well on him, from what I'm seeing from Minnesota, because Ant was talking like, we like that, we like being underdogs. Because we're talking about it, they were the 3rd seed last year. People,
what's good? The sandwich.
He
said child abuse, copyright, fair use.
The Suns were going to beat them because Cat wasn't that good.
5 conspiracy. What?
We're going to talk about this. I actually think, like, and this is what you have a good leader like Ant. He puts energy into the team, and they say we're the underdogs. Like, and they were the 3rd seed last year. They were also the underdogs in multiple series. It was when they weren't the underdogs.
Shaq. The sandwich donate. He said child abuse, copyright, fair use, Jackson 5, conspiracy deep 5. I don't give a fuck. Weekend in 5. That's what.
That's the-
I appreciate the donation
Appreciate you,
though.
sandwich.
They said weekend.
We talk about that good basketball.
Yeah. So I'm gonna basically reiterate what I said. So because last year
Just give
what is it?
I see.
So last year, Minnesota was, even though they were the third seed, they were, people didn't take them in the Sun series because it was KD, Devin Booker, all that shit, right? They didn't take them in the Nuggets series because the Nuggets had just won the championship. And until they were favored against Minnesota, so they actually felt like they were underdogs. This year, niggas were saying they're going to get beat by the Lakers in 5, all that shit, all that Lakers glaze, all that shit. Ant's been putting that shit Ant's been saying, oh no, we're the underdogs. They're gonna see us though. Nas Reed said we're not scared of them. Jaden McDaniels said, I'm not, I know who I am as a player. These niggas have confidence. Maybe we didn't see it because the Lakers have so much glaze because it's the Lakers and it's LeBron and it's Luka Doncic, the golden white boy or some shit like that. Yo. Minnesota don't care, bro. They've never cared. They didn't care about Jokic MVP last year. They didn't care about fucking KD and who gonna guard all three of us. They didn't care about that shit last year. It is what it is, bro. Not being afraid is actually, I think.
Young go. Ant does trash talk and shit on and talk to the best player. But one, we have historically loved when stars did that, so we have to be consistent. Everyone loves when stars do that. Shit talk, we love that. And two, let's be honest, bro. The niggas he's been doing it to have been it could he shit talk KD. KD can't get it. He can't get back. KD couldn't get back at him. He shit talk Jokic. Jokic couldn't get back on him. He shit talk Luka or Kyrie. He got baked. He shit talk Luka and LeBron. They couldn't get really good. I ain't gonna lie. These niggas can't cook him, right?
And we've seen when he shit talks niggas, it makes other niggas on his field team. It makes what's called Jaden McDaniels say, "Oh, I can bake these niggas," and say you're not good at defense. You must not be a good at defense. 25 on your head. What's called what is it? The other nigga. Nas Reed, I can really bake this. They don't got a big man. I'm 6'9". I'm big jelly. He be putting it in niggas' heads. You know what I'm saying?
That's enough ant glaze, bro. That's enough.
No, that helps though.
Shaq, you're yapping, bro. Okay, bro, we get it, bro.
That shit helps.
Anthony Edwards is making them have a great mentality. Okay, bro. That's
yes.
Last point I want to make on the T-Wolves though. When you got a lot of people were acting like Luka carried the team to the finals, and I said, Kyrie, look at this team. I'm glad that now Luka is here, and you can clearly see, okay, well he'll score, but there was a lot of other shit that went into it. I'm just glad that we can all see that. Obviously, the series is not over though. Is there anything? What was the last game?
We could talk about what's it called? I mean, there was Celtics Orlando today. We didn't talk about that. There was Pistons Knicks. We didn't talk about Pistons Knicks. Look. I like the Pistons. They be hitting niggas. I like that shit. I like the defense that they play. I think that they're a really good defensive team. But if we're just gonna be honest, bro, if Cade is not gonna hoop, that team is not beating the Knicks, bro. If Cade is not gonna be Cade Cunningham and he's gonna they're gonna trap him, he's gonna throw a bunch of turnovers, and he's just gonna play badly like he did, completely flustered. They're not gonna win, and the thing is, because we have to acknowledge, Tobias Harris at 22.
It's not
Malik
happening.
Beasley. He usually hits threes. Okay, he's hitting threes. I mean, Thunder Grizzlies. We already said Thunder at 4, bro. I don't know what else.
Yeah,
I don't know what to say about that.
Nothing happened in that game for me to actually. The games that are really bad. I'll give you one.
We knew Jaren Jackson Jr. sucks. Everyone knows that.
It's not to talk about for that. The Celtics game we're gonna talk about though. We'll talk about that.
Is this? Yeah. Marvin Bagley the third maybe needs more minutes. I guess I don't know. He was 8 of 8. I guess I don't know. It just who cares? that's who cares, bro? Who cares, bro?
I don't care.
So we gotta go. We gotta talk about this Pistons team, and I think that they're a good young team. I'm not sure if they're there yet, especially that 21-0 run. You saw the inexperience was crazy. Them niggas just fell apart. Everyone fell apart. And then Tobias Harris and Malik Beasley are supposed to be the guys who are the veterans who are all right, let's rally the troops, and they did not hit shit or rally shit. So it's damn, it is what it is though. But
I will say also on the Pistons tip, and they only have one ball handler. The second ball handler was supposed to be Jaden Ivey. He got hurt. He's out for the year. So maybe this shit they're gonna. He's supposed to be the secondary playmaker, and he didn't play last year because that nigga Monty Williams had him on the bench for Killian Hayes. That like
He didn't want to be there, and that's okay. Monty Williams did not
that's
want
so
to be there.
bad. That is so bad. Killian Hayes don't deserve to be in the league. Oh my god, that was so bad, bro.
I mean, it is what it is.
But that I think we kind of did touch on the Knicks a little bit too, so we can honestly just talk about the Celtics game. I think that's the last thing we can.
The
Really
Celtics Orlando. Hey, look,
Yeah,
Paolo
Kareem,
is cooking. All right,
Paolo!
look, Paolo is cooking.
Right.
I'm not gonna lie. Franz, you're trash, bro. I saw that shit. You're fucking ass, bro. Like, I'm not gonna lie though. He was still better than most of the other Orlando players on offense, but he was really selling.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm checking. The Heat and the Cavs are in a tie game. Bam hooping on Jared Allen right now.
Okay, we could talk about that after, but Houston. I'm not. I said Houston, but
My Bam agenda. He 3 or 4.
Derek White is the best player on the Celtics, on the Boston Celtics. He's the best player. No, I don't care. I don't care what y'all niggas are gonna say, bro. He had 30 points, 8 of 12 from 3. He blocked Paolo 3 times in that game. At least twice, bro. He was playing amazing defense, the best defense on the team. He played the best offense on the team. At what point do we have to acknowledge maybe Tatum's just not that good? He's not good. He's not the best player on his team. Because every time you guys want to say Tatum's list. Oh, watch when Tatum does. He was horrible. He missed threes. He missed his twos. He missed his layups. He didn't do anything that game, and they still won by 20-something. You can't. We keep saying they have the best role players in the league. Derek White's not a role player. He's a super serum soldier. He's not real. I'm telling you guys, bro. He's not a role player, bro. Pritchard went for, bro. That's what I'm saying. White and Pritchard went for 40 in the regular season. What role players do that? And then they hoop in the playoffs. These are not role players, bro. I don't know what, especially Derek White, bro. He's not.
Derek White and Drew Holiday's not as good as Derek White, but like defensively, I'm gonna give him that because of the defensively. They are closer to Draymond Green, where he's a role player, but he's like these are all-star caliber role players.
They're stars in their role. They're role players, but they're stars in their role.
They're better than Derek White is a better player than Draymond Green. I'm sorry, he is.
Prime?
No, not prime, but like
I'm talking about prime.
Okay. I'm not gonna say like right now. Like,
yeah, I'm saying Draymond's here. They like Draymond here. They might be second MVP for that award. I don't know.
And you put in they as in Drew Holiday. Derek White is above Drew Holiday. He's better than Drew Holiday. He's out for the Celtics. He's always been better than Drew Holiday. He's been a slightly better defender, and he's been better on offense. If we just call it spade a spade.
The Celtics like 4 or 5 role players would be like the best role player on almost every team in the league.
Exactly.
Like, the Celtics have quietly had
maybe not my nigga Nas Reed in Minnesota. Not my nigga Nas Reed.
Yes, Derek White's better than Nas Reed, and they're not like Nas Reed, but he's better than Nas.
He's better than Nas Reed for sure. He's better than
He's
better than Jaden McDaniels. Better than all them niggas, bro.
That's true. Like, I mean, we'll see how long they stay on. Like, we'll see how long the team stays together. But as of right now, like the Thunder are good.
Everybody, I thought they Celtics paid everybody. That's why
they already did. Yeah, they're just high over the cap.
The new CBA, it's gonna like a fuck up shit. They're gonna run this shit.
Yeah, but I think they still got another few years thow.
They do.
At least 4 years. They paid. They're just over the cap.
The reason why I had the Celtics beating the Thunder in the finals is that prediction I think will be right is because it just got so much shit. Like Derek White could give you 30, Drew Holiday can give you 30, Peyton Pritchard give you 30, Tatum give you 30, Brown give you 30.
Tatum in the finals can give you 30? Aye, nigga. Okay.
But that game one
will give you a strong worded 25. I promise you.
That game one Porzingis 25 3 blocks.
25 like last year.
Not anymore, bro.
I stand it all.
I'm watching Horford.
Porzingis had 25 in that game one. Then he got hurt. 25.
Who?
Porzingis did.
Porzingis had 25 in that game. 25.
They locked up Porzingis. They locked up Jaylen Brown. They locked up. And I'm talking about the Magic today. They locked up. Tatum, and they still lost by 20, bro. Paulo had 35. Like this shit makes no sense. Like,
bro.
Oh my god. Yeah, exactly. He
give
give you a light 19 on like 38%. That nigga's not good in the finals.
It won't matter too. It will not matter. Because Jaylen Brown not gonna be weak the whole series. He's not gonna be weak for all the playoffs.
No, this series, the people were saying Celtics fans, if they get up enough, they might chill because he's still a little injured. He had an injury. They had to shoot up his knee. They said they had to shoot up his knee with something.
Oh, he get
Jaylen
horse
Brown.
tranquilizer.
Nah,
because we don't take him now, Hoover. We get proud of the picture.
No,
hey,
no. So
Shay, you might get a ring, Shay. Shay, you might
like
get a ring, Shay.
No, so they said they get 2 or 3-0. They're gonna maybe shit Jaylen Brown for the last couple games.
Nah, but
even if they
I do think that I don't think it's gonna be that easy for the others to score on the Thunder as it is for them to score on the Magic. But I mean, we'll see.
Sure.
We'll see.
J-Dub was hooping today on the Memphis. I don't know who the fuck was guarding him.
We don't care about who they. We don't care.
I mean, Jerry and Jack. I don't know. What's it called?
Let me see J-Dub hooping against the Rockets. He gonna get his last clamp. I ain't gonna lie. He will.
No, they have to play the No, so the next person they play the Clippers or the Nuggets. They play the Clippers or the Nuggets.
Oh yeah, both them niggas.
You're not gonna do that shit on.
Both them niggas.
Both
them niggas go.
You're not doing that shit on Chris Dunn.
Nah.
No, they probably
put Chris Dunn on Shea, and they have weak ass Kawhi on that nigga. I'm sorry, he getting past Kawhi, bro. No. Murray was running circles around him. I hate this agenda. Murray was just missing. He was just missing. Listen, Murray has so many open shots. He was just missing. He's just not a good player anymore. But we have to acknowledge that Kawhi, he could barely move right now. I'm watching the game. Kawhi's not moving right. He's not moving right, bro.
People were saying they felt like Kawhi looked springy. That's what a lot of people were saying. They say he looked springy. They just gotta go
because he hasn't moved in years. They haven't seen him on the court. They said, "Damn, he looks springy for not being on the court."
No, against the Warriors, he had like 2 dunks. He looked decent against the Warriors.
He used his powers against the Warriors. It's over.
I told you he would do that, Shaq. You want him to play 25 games?
He's not hurt.
No, I'm not saying he's hurt. I'm just saying it's just like
he'd either be hurt or he used his stamina, bro. I told you. 29 games, he was never getting through that. I told you.
I saw him running, trying to get back on a fast break. He couldn't overtake weak niggas running. They weren't running fast. I think Aaron Gordon was lightly jogging down the court. This nigga Kawhi looked like he was putting all his strength into his run and still couldn't get past him to thing. He's a good positional defender. The problem is he's not quick enough to stay with quick guys anymore. He's just not. And it is what it is. I mean, Ty Lue, maybe he could scheme up something. But he doesn't have the same foot speed. He does have good defensive awareness. He can still get steals and shit, but he's not gonna be that guy that you put on a J-Dub and be like, "Yo, we just need you to guard him for the series." No, that shit's not gonna work. I'm sorry, this shit is not gonna work, bro. I know he's your guy, Shaq, but we gotta call it a spade, bro. Kawhi's not the same guy he used to be, bro. He's not.
So. Are there any now that we've gone over any series you feel like after game 1 you feel like you staying on all your picks? Any ones you want to change? I'm changing that T-Wolf pick personally. T-Wolves in 5.
I think the T-Wolves got this series, bro.
I still got Clippers.
I gotta see if James can still hoop. That's it.
I still got Clippers. I still got Clippers in 7. I'm gonna stay with my Lakers. What I say? Lakers.
Dream say 3 nice things about Tatum. That's what Don.
Nigga, no. What the fuck? Why he want me to say?
If you super chat that shit, he might do that.
No, he could get to the rim and break the layup. That's a nice thing. He could at least get to the rim.
No,
he could get to the rim. He'll just miss the layup, bro. Nigga said pause.
Now, I mean, I hear what you're saying with Ant. Also, we gotta understand the Ant's conditioning is so much better than it was. Well,
he's only been playing. If you think about it, so from that, he went to the Western Conference Finals. He played in the Olympics, and then he's doing whatever during the season.
In the Olympics, he was looking kind of chubby. We remember that he had the McDonald's and shit. He was in the Olympics. He was not.
I know.
He was good.
He definitely was.
I don't even know if we could talk about his conditioning because let's be honest, he hasn't really had to work too hard right now. The Lakers have a lot of issues. That nigga,
he had to work hella hard this year when it was just him.
No, I understand that, but I'm just saying, like, based on what we saw in the series, that nigga did not need to work. He was guarding Austin Reeves.
To be fair, that was my fault.
Yeah,
I said that, and I said Jamal. Their offense actually looked a lot better when Julius Randle came back. Because before Julius Randle came back, it was just him, and I was hating on that nigga for real.
Julius Randle, when he tried to ISO, he wasn't good. He just had a lot of open shots that game. And that's what we need Julius Randle to do. Just take some open shots. hit them bitches.
But they're gonna leave him open there, especially from 3. They're gonna leave him open.
I mean, they say he's been shooting 45% from the field from 3 since he came back. So if he can continue that,
It
the
goes
Lakers are
just
not
shots
winning.
around Luca. I like my chance. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
Let Luca guard Randall. Randall might look like Wilt Chamberlain on there. I ain't gonna lie. So
they said I low key miss Embiid. Who made the series good even if he was hurt? Embiid did. Come on, bro. Y'all want this weak ass Eastern niggas, bro. These niggas not hard.
You're right, bro. Because I feel like game 1, I didn't see a lot of choking. I missed that too, bro. I missed the nigga really lower the game.
The Clippers choked a lot.
Yeah, Clippers.
No, but it wasn't one nigga really selling. The way Embiid was choked. The Pistons, like Embiid was selling the most fantastical way. He'd get blocked by Horford. I say, yay!
I think you said fantastical way. I think you're talking about Russell Westbrook, but you know it is what it is.
I knew he was gonna say that.
Nah, because he was selling the most fantastical ways, bro. Actually,
with Embiid, I would see him get clapped, and then niggas would come the next day and be like, "Oh no, he's still good." And that was also the fantastical part too. So it's a bunch of things.
Niggas said I missed the underperformance.
See, I know like Pokemon.
No, but in the first round, no. He get out the first round. This the first round. He not choking in the first round though. So niggas yapping.
That nigga's so
low key, respectfully though. But
I ain't lying, bro. Kareem, you living on only highlights, bro. He's not coming back the same.
No, I already said he wasn't. Drew, you're the one who tried to say he was coming back the same, bro. Don't do that.
I believed in him. I thought he could do something.
He's not.
It's not like he's hard in the offs. He can still reproduce the playoff performances at least. He can still do that. It's not that hard.
Yeah,
he's not a great player in the playoffs anyway.
He was injured in the playoffs. We keep doing this. He was injured, bro.
Oh my god.
Drew's just a nasty nigga. Bro.
I know.
How hard could it be? 20 points on 30%. I mean, you can do that right now on 1B.
Because he was playing on 1D in the playoffs. This thing is yapping, yo.
Oh my
god, bro. But anyways, what's it called?
Second round. I'm like this. The second round matchups in terms of like the Thunder one doesn't look like it looks like the Thunder are gonna smack them. I hope. Even if the Thunder win a ring, I hope it's like close series. I don't want it to be everyone who the Thunder plays just sweep them. Like the Thunder just sweeps them. That should be.
I think they might do that or like the 5 or in 5 or sweep until the at least the last game. I mean the last series against the Celtics. And this is what I'm talking about when I said I think the West is just as weak as the East, bro. Like if we're just gonna be honest, bro. I was saying this. You put Minnesota Timberwolves, who are beating the 3rd seed Lakers. They are a 3rd seed. I don't know how. They're beating the 3rd seed Lakers.
It's 3 games.
Against you put them against a team like the Orlando Magic. That's a series. Now I still think the Timberwolves pull it off, but it's a series. If we have to acknowledge this, and they're the 7th seed. So I'm just saying, like a lot of these teams on the East and the West are just weak as shit. We just have to acknowledge.
I will say what I was telling Cream, because Cream was saying the league is weak overall. I think that the league is in a situation where like a lot of great players are in shitty situations. That's one. A lot of great teams that could be like there kind of felt. So like let's break it down. Giannis and Jokic or like you could argue the 2 best things in the world, or not arguing. They're the 2 best things in the world. Their teams are shitty, so they're not contenders. But then you look at like the Sixers are ass, right? That's another contender. Wemby's hurt. That's another contender. So that's already like 4 contending teams that are potentially there. And then it's like the Lakers
being a superstar player because the Spurs were on that.
Yeah. 4 superstar players. Like the Lakers are an ass team, but like if they had better construction, they could be contending somewhat things, right? If Luka got enough, we saw if Luka has support pieces, good enough play pieces, they could be better. That's another contending team. Like it's a bunch of teams. The Rockets, if you get KD, like how good are the Rockets? Same thing with the Magic.
Incomplete.
It's a bunch of what ifs and maybe.
Yeah.
Outside of the Celtics and the OKC, which I think are like the clear, but it's a lot of parity.
Yeah, and
I mean, wait, we gotta
the Cavs,
see the Cavs.
Maybe the Cavs too. We gotta see.
They deserve that.
He said we don't know that though, but just look at it matchup wise. If you see matchup wise, if you're playing Orlando as the Timberwolves, you have Ant, right? But he's not getting to the paint as easily because they actually have a bunch of wing defenders to guard him. Paolo can match him in scoring, maybe not as efficiently, but he can match him. We saw him against the Celtics today. So the Celtics have a better defense than the Timberwolves by all metrics. He's able to match them on scoring. Then on top of that, what's it called?
I think the Celtics and the Timberwolves are closer on defense than I think you think.
The Celtics are better. The Celtics are better than them. I checked the defensive ratings. Unless you don't go by that anymore, which I mean is fine.
But how much better are they? Because I'm pretty sure
I think Timberwolves are like 7th, if I want to say correctly. Or maybe they're higher than that. Actually, maybe
I think it's close. I think it's close.
It could be close, but what I'm saying is the Orlando Magic are a top defense. So that's what I'm saying is like, now you're just focusing on your star players. I think Franz is a better player than Julius Randle if we need Julius Randle to create some shots because Ant is getting tired or he can't really create all the shots.
He definitely
and then we don't know who wins that series.
That's great in theory. We can't forget this is his first non-slavery shooting percentage.
That's what I'm saying. If you have Julius Randle creating shots, pray to God because that shit is not going in. I'm telling you, it's not going in. They're not going in. So that's the thing, especially against the Orlando Magic. So I'm saying that's a series. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
so
Aiden Speed, bro. I'm gonna be honest.
They're kind of similar, bro, in terms of like matchup.
It's unfortunately pretty clear on who like. The Thunder, I'm just gonna hope that game one, everyone was kind of just game one but like you can't say jitters because it's all.
There's no jitters make you lose by 50.
I'm not talking about the Grizzlies. I'm talking about
the rest of the teams. But it's just that the other Western teams have such obvious flaws. Look as good as the Thunder. The Lakers,
but you know what my hope is?
No defense at all. Period. The Nuggets, no paint defense. And when Jokic is off the floor, good Lord, that offense is horrible. What's it called? Houston Rockets, no offense, no scorers in sight, unless you think Fred VanVleet is gonna save y'all niggas. He's not. What's it called? The Golden State Warriors, they're just not a good team. I'm sorry to tell y'all niggas. Curry in the third quarter is no longer Curry in the third quarter.
We'll see tonight. We'll see tonight. Their game when it's
Curry. One more, Curry. Can you give me one more, Curry?
And Butler against a bunch of good wing defenders isn't gonna go that well.
We'll see tonight.
Yeah, no. It's the what's it called? The jury's still out on the Golden State. I'll say for Golden State,
we gotta see tonight because
we gotta be fair.
Where they dominate the Rockets?
I'm just saying, based on what I saw against Memphis, they're not good. They're not good. Memphis just got beat by 50, y'all. They're not good. Like, I'm sorry, they were in a dog fight with Memphis, and Jimmy Butler had 36, and Curry had 37. Where are they getting the other offense from? Where? Kuminga?
No, I think that's just more because OKC is just so far above. Because I think the Rockets.
That's what I'm saying though, Shaq. It's like all of them are like around the same level, but then you have the Thunder, you have the Celtics, and then you have maybe the Cavs. Jury's still on the Cavs, but you have those guys.
My only hope, and Mark Jackson, he said the Thunder fulfilling the promise with all due respect. Damn. Now they're not sweep. I don't think if they sweep their way through the West. They got it. They gonna lose in 6 in the Celtics though. But
they not, bro. If they can sweep their way through the West, I don't think they're losing to the Celtics is 6, bro.
Yeah, okay. So Derek White have 30 again, and you get mad just like today, Kareem. You know what's happening again, nigga. Derek White goes.
But Drew. We have to acknowledge though. Shea gonna shoot more efficiently than Paolo. He gonna shoot more efficiently than Paolo. Then on top of that, the Thunder have 3-point shooters. Which the Orlando Magic don't have. They don't have any 3-point shooters.
We'll see. One thing I will say, I hope is that when the Thunder face these other Western teams, even though they're way more talented and they really don't have weakness, that the matchups kind of change things. Like, oh, this team plays better against the Thunder, but it doesn't.
I mean,
we'll
be fair,
we'll see though.
The Thunder,
playoffs is about matchups too.
To be fair, and every game the Thunder have lost this year is where niggas can contain shit and they force another nigga to score that can't score.
If you they haven't played
Memphis is not that good of a defense.
Memphis is not the team that's going to do it.
And Memphis is not. It would be the Celtics. It would be the Rockets. The Rockets get that far. It would be.
I mean, the Clippers are a good defense, but it's like we were saying, they don't.
Oh yeah, it was on my floor. It's not. I don't use this one anymore. I have a charcoal toothbrush now. But
I mean, honestly,
I was just wondering why you were holding it.
if they play the Clippers, and like that'll be a decent. Like honestly,
it would be Chris. It would be Chris Dunn on him, and then Kawhi would probably shade, and it'd be like J-Dub get a bucket. It'd be like Chet get a bucket. Like you like.
We'll see if they play I think the Clippers are a decent test defensively. Like for what we're talking about, I think the Timberwolves thing is ain't gonna get jumped. I can't.
No. The Timberwolves actually played them well this year.
Yeah,
the Timberwolves played them well
defensively. The Timberwolves would be a good a good.
They would. It would be a good test. It'd be a good test.
The Rockets.
The Rockets.
If it ever happens, I would like to. I don't think the Rockets. I don't think these teams are gonna win. But I just almost as like a prelude to what the Celtics/Cavs might do. If the Thunder struggle with the Rockets and they win by 5 every game, it's because these niggas can't score. Like we know that. I'm looking at the defense. Because if they can contain them, then the Celtics and Cavs probably can as well. Well, potentially the Celtics. Because the Cavs, they're probably the Cavs that their two best niggas are guards who can't guard. Like
but they got 3-and-D niggas like DeAndre Hunter. They got a bunch of 3-and-D niggas. Isaac Okoro can't shoot, but he can still play defense. They got a bunch of 3-and-D niggas. Or D.
Have the Clippers beat the Thunder this year? The fuck is happening? No, but I think the Clippers took the Thunder close, but Chet didn't play, so you can kind of throw that out, unfortunately for them.
I know Minnesota came back and ended up beating the OKC.
Well, actually, I don't know. The Nuggets beat the Thunder. I don't know. The Cavs only up 8. Like, these niggas are selling.
That's what I'm saying. The Heat had no one. We all talk about that Heat culture shit. Like niggas say it's not a thing. That shit actually that shit might be a thing.
Hey, Spoelstra might be the best coach in the league, and I don't really see anybody being really.
It's 31-39.
Darius Garland. 2 of 6.
I told you. He's not
it's
good.
The first
He's
half.
Good.
It's
Bro,
the first half.
Darius
It's
Garland,
quarter.
They be like, oh, his handles, he crafty. He's just shorter
Guys,
Paul George.
He do got a top 5
short
handle.
Paul George. He's short Paul George. That's what he is.
He get by niggas. He just don't score. He get by niggas. He don't score.
He's short Paul George, bro.
He got hit by
Paul George don't get by. He get by niggas.
No. Paul George used to get by nigga. He just didn't score when he needed to. That's what it was, bro.
No, he would just choke. No, Paul George would just choke. He would just like choke. He could get by niggas. There was that one play that Darius Garland we got stopped by Al Horford in the ISO. So I don't know.
He did. I'm saying he's slow. He's slow. He's a short, older Paul George. He's a short Clippers Paul George. That's what he is, bro. That's what he is, bro. And we just have to call a spade, bro. We need.
I've seen Darius Garland he be breaking niggas down. He gets to the mid range.
Yeah. Weak ass niggas like LaMelo Ball. That nigga not playing defense in the playoffs. I'm sorry, he's not.
LaMelo Ball.
We don't like. Can he break down a real playoff defender? No. He can't. I'm sorry.
I'm not gonna lie. In the Celtics game, he was getting by Derek White. He just was missing. I'm not like he was
Derek
missing.
White was bothering the shot. It's different when Derek White is there. He blocked Paulo twice. It's Derek White. You're not doing that on Derek White.
Stop playing with Derek White. Stop playing with that. One thing about Derek White, he will get that.
How tall is Paulo Banchero, Shaq?
6'10".
Like 6'9".
How tall is Derek White?
He's like 6'4".
He met that nigga at the apex. He said, give me that shit.
Give me that shit, little nigga.
Come on, bro.
But like Darius Garland, he'll like do some crafty shit and like have a floater or some shit.
Yeah,
or, like,
some weak ass move, low percentage ass shot. Yeah, I know.
Floaters be hitting. That Trae Young if he had a Trae Young floater,
he's not Trae Young, and Trae Young shoots 39% from the field. Trae Young's not good. He's just a little clutch.
Floater is good. I'm not saying
Trae Young is not good. He's just a little bit clutch. People like, oh, look at Trae Young. That nigga played 0 defense on that last possession. That's why they lost.
Clutch for no reason.
He's clutch for no reason, but guess what? He still got sent home in the play-in.
He said Shaq 2015 Hawks. Oh, he said the Cavs or which one?
No, Donovan Mitchell way better than anybody on that Cavs team. Donovan Mitchell way better than anybody on that Cavs team.
He said the Nuggets beat the Thunder twice. One game when Murray and AG were hurt. That is true. That is true.
I think one of the times the Nuggets beat them, they either didn't have I don't think they had both their bigs, so it's different. I don't think
I'm not gonna lie.
That last game, everyone was healthy.
No, the last game was twice. I think the first one they didn't have both their bigs.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. Y'all niggas could have these fairy tale dreams that the Thunder's gonna lose to the Nuggets, bro. I saw the Nuggets play. The niggas are sorry. Their butt, their cheeks. They're not good, bro. I'm sorry to tell y'all niggas. Jokic is holding that team together offensively. Defensively, that team is shambles. That team is not a good
not
team,
holding
bro.
together.
He's not. He's part
ripping
of.
them apart
He's part of the
defensively.
problem. He's part of the problem. He's one of the main issues. That team is not a good team, guys. I'm sorry, but if you have to rely on 35-year-old Russell Westbrook heroics to win a game against the Clippers when Kawhi's not hooping, what are we doing? This is not a good team, bro. What are we talking about? Yeah,
they were also at home and they were favored by like 10.
And
they were favored like 10.
Can we talk about how Aaron Gordon got beat? Someone beat the fuck out of this nigga. Like he has.
It was Jokic's brothers. He said he is Jokic's brothers.
Like, bro, that nigga got 2 black eyes. Like, I don't know what is going on.
Evan Mobley, 7 points, 1 assist, 3 or 4 from the field, 1 and 1 from 3. Evan still being decent.
Evan Mobley decent. I'm telling you, Eric Spoelstra, best coach in the league.
Alex boards in only the first half. That's decent.
Get Eric Spoelstra some talent, bro. I need Eric Spoelstra to get some talent, bro.
My nigga Bam 4, 7, 8 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists.
There's so many teams that they got a star would be kind of like the Heat. To me, the Heat.
What if the Heat got KD? That'd be the best player he's coached in a long time. That'd be the best player.
I mean, Heat, Magic, Pistons,
Rockets,
and like Rockets. I was thinking about the team. Rockets. Those 4 teams, you give them a star, Donovan Mitchell. On those teams, we have a lot of conversations. We have a lot of conversations. Especially the Magic, because they already have a good star. Like Donovan Mitchell and Paulo would actually be.
Duncan Robinson does nothing now, bro. Come on, he does nothing now. He don't even shoot threes, bro.
Hey, tell that nigga Pat Riley he needs to get his contract back. That shit ass. That nigga Pat Riley too old, bro. He's not. They say, oh, he the mob boss. That nigga does nothing but resign weak ass niggas, bro.
Oh, did y'all see Kevin Gates and some weird ass shit talking about like,
bro?
Did y'all?
I'm gonna be honest. Cream didn't keep the same energy to Shea. The same with Tatum when he played terrible and they won by 50. That is true. You didn't keep the same energy with Shea. That is true.
They played bad. They won by 50.
Tatum played bad. They won.
They played, bro. They played against the what's it called? What's the team's called again?
That is
the
true.
Memphis
You are
Grizzlies.
right. You are right, Negro.
No. They played against the Memphis Grizzlies. If they're playing against a actual good team, like at least the hold on.
I think the Grizzlies are better than them.
At least the Orlando Magic are a solid team. The Memphis Grizzlies.
Shea was a 4 of 13. Hold on, we gotta have a discussion. Shea was 4 of 13, 1 of 7 from 3.
I know. But I said at least the Grizzlies. I mean, at least the Magic. They have a chance of winning a series if they were playing a worse team. This Memphis Grizzlies team is not good, bro.
Oh, no, he's saying in the context of that, like that Shea got carried by his team. He got like saved.
No. His team definitely played their ass off today. J-Dub was doing shit I never seen. I will say
that's also the first time. That's also the first time Shea didn't hoop in his whole playoff career.
Yeah,
that was the first time. So there was a stat. That was the first time he hasn't had 20 since October. So like
yeah, that's a good point because Shea up until now in the playoffs, Shea has been like the constant you've had in the playoffs for the Thunder in this iteration.
Yeah.
So like as a star, you are allowed to have a bad game every now and then. It's like okay, now Shea has this whole series. Tatum can talk to him.
Tatum has bad games every single series. He has games where he's just horrible.
And again. You might not think this, but there are a lot of Nuggets fans pushing this agenda. See, this is why Jokic is the real MVP because Shea could play this bad, and his team win by 50. There are niggas like them in the timeline right now.
I ain't gonna talk about MVP and it's the playoffs is losing.
No, Nuggets fans are doing that because they saw that the Nuggets fans are doing.
We don't.
I know, but
we don't care about those.
I'm just saying it's loser activity because you're trying to win the finals now. Like the MVP shit. Once the regular season ends, I don't care. If you win it, you win it. If not, your agendas can't be focused on the regular season. That shit weak. That is very weak. You got to be worried about how what agendas can help you with the finals. Now, all my agendas about regular season are dead. It is what it is, bro. So, yeah, that's where I'm at.
This is where the basketball actually matters, man. It's the playoffs, bro.
This is what
all the teams play harder defense. They play real basketball.
Fans, that's true. Like it's
it's
not real
swipe
niggas
Jokic fans. Yeah, it's not like nobody cares, bro.
And Metal Man. Yeah, we don't have to
Man,
pretend.
man's a
Man,
Jokic
brought
fan.
that shit up and said, I didn't say anything.
Man,
This
man's
nigga,
a-
you
Yeah,
trying to
he's-
like
he-
niggas.
Man's
he's
a
not
Jokic
gas-
fan, though. We have to just acknowledge that he's
That's
a
it.
Jokic fan. Like, that's what he is, a Jokic fan.
I was just Darius Garland hit a 3. He might not be ass. He might not be ass.
Darius Garland
Yeah.
being held to Malik Beasley standards. Bro, get hard.
I mean, it was
Bro,
a
get hard.
it was a over this.
Bro,
the cap-
like, what are we doing?
No, it
Come
was
on,
close.
bro.
The Cavs had 50 now. The Cavs had 50.
It's probably up. And that's how these games work. Like the shitty team keeps it close, and once they make like 2-3 mistakes in a row, then it's
Yeah,
a
it's
14-point
over.
game, and then that's
Yeah.
when the game's over.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's how the Thunder and Matt like Memphis was like close. Then Josh sat down and it went from like 8 to 24, and I was like, all right, let me go play basketball. This shit not happening. Like it's over. I'll cast you, Josh. See you next year. Like I'm
That
sorry.
shit funny. They said somebody gonna fire Pat Riley. That nigga got dementia. I don't know.
Oh
Bro,
my god, you can't.
Pat Riley.
But
is
from
sick,
what I've
bro.
heard from players, so it's not even what they make you do at that facility, which is like the entire what they micromanage you, which some niggas need. Zion would need that to keep his weight down. Embiid would probably benefit from that, right? But there are players that you don't like. For instance, like the story with like LeBron James and his cookies that D Wade said was true, where it's like, yeah, we're the whole team isn't eating cookies because somebody's out of shape, and
Yeah,
we
that's
know it's
dumb.
not LeBron. Why do like you know what I'm saying? Like that shit not rocking with a lot of stars though. Like LeBron is always taking care of his body. Them cookies probably had some hella
Just
good
do
shit
what
in
you
them.
need. I get the culture. You have
Alright,
to be
let's not
consistent.
talk about the cookies had hella good shit, bro. It's cookies.
I
Bro.
mean, organic,
Yeah, yeah,
gluten free.
yeah,
I don't know
yeah.
what this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
They
No,
still cookies though.
it's but Shaq, I agree, but I also disagree because it's hard because the whole Heat culture thing is the fact that it's consistent with everyone. That's part of the whole shtick. Everyone's involved with it. Now the bad part is I'm LeBron. I'm the best athlete of all time, arguably like conditioned.
and I
Why
take
you
care of
give me
myself, and I be
Give
in
me
the
my
gym.
gluten-free cookies that are 20 calories somehow. Don't ask me how. Give me that shit back.
Don't ask
But,
me
like,
how.
But like it's gonna be helpful when
Nigga
Zion
made them
big
with
ass
only egg
like
whites and no yolks.
only egg whites. They're made with only egg whites and not even diet flour. Flour 0
Diet
cal. I don't know how.
flour.
They're made with skim milk. They're made with skim milk. I'm not gonna lie. They're made with
Yo.
brown sugar, and it's like the extracted brown sugar, like honey,
That's what I'm saying.
honey crystals.
Now
like
Zion weak ass. Heaven.
it would Zion and
Like-
Embiid. If Zion and Embiid play for the Heat, they make it in the finals.
It's too late for
they make it
Embiid.
in the finals. I'm not
Embiid
gonna lie.
5 years ago, yeah. Embiid said like I'm saying Embiid like he's not. It's his problem now is not weight, but I agree with what you're saying. The thing with like it's push and pull. That's what it is.
No,
I think like with
I
the
think
Heat,
the main problem with Pat Riley is he be signing everybody under the sun who does something decent for the squad, like Duncan Robinson.
also Pat
You make
Riley.
threes,
Pat
I'ma sign
Riley's
you to
really
a $30
prideful,
million
bro.
deal. Like, all right, bro.
Well, to be Duncan Robinson, he did deserve a contract. Maybe not that good of a contract. He did deserve a contract that 1 year he had. Not 75 million, Kareem. If they signed him for 45 million, they're gonna.
What,
He
but
was
Shaq. What they signed him for though?
75 million, but
Exactly.
he got the biggest contract for an undrafted nigga ever.
I will say also
Like,
it is a bit of it's also the Heat kind of they're in a I see a loop now because we go from the Heat they did this crazy sign and they signed a crazy superstar and then it's like okay well I'm not gonna say it's a loop but with Jimmy Butler they signed him and it was a great thing we see Butler's going crazy. They had Butler for 5 years and they didn't give him any star player. He leaves. Like he's like, give me a star player. Basically, they're like both. We know Butler and Eric Spoelstra.
it wasn't. He wanted to get paid. He wanted to get paid.
No, I know, but I'm saying also the problem was also that's true. But the problem also was that the Heat never had enough help.
They
Pat Riley and Butler are both hard-headed ass niggas, and we see what happened with that. And now we're back to the part of, oh man, the Heat, man, they need another star. Are they gonna give the nigga help? Because that was a problem that Jimmy Butler had, and LeBron left because he didn't have enough help either. Like now he had help at first, but LeBron left because he didn't get enough help fast enough. And it's like the problem is that they get this the culture shit and they think that they can win with culture. That culture shit will not gonna win you a ring. Bro.
I will
It's
also
not
say
winning a ring.
like you have to reward because they have a bunch of like Hayward Highsmith, like Gabe Vincent, a bunch of like undrafted Kendrick Nunn, a bunch of undrafted niggas that end up like making something of their career. And I respect that as an organization. It's basically if you're a hardworking nigga, we'll get you a contract. Duncan Robinson after last year should have been let go. I'm sorry.
No, you know what's hilarious? You know what's hilarious, Shaq? You just called them niggas the hardworking G leaguers, bro. That's not hard. You don't want to be known as
That's
the
no
hard
good,
working
but
G Leaguers, bro.
Yeah,
That's not
hard.
tough,
But
bro.
it is true, but it's not hard.
Niggas are undrafted yos who are hard workers. Nigga, get me off the fucking team, bro. I'm not playing with these niggas. That's why Jimmy Butler said, nigga, I'm gone. He started hooping like those undrafted niggas. He said, you want me to play with these niggas? Yeah, I'm gonna hoop like these niggas. They're not good, bro. Like, bro,
Zion and the Pistons is that movie,
bro.
Shaq?
No.
Damn.
Zion to the Pistons, bro. No, I'm thinking about it.
No.
Let's just say they don't lose much. Like Zion has on to the Pistons.
No. Cade had to become a better shooter. They need more space.
Oh yeah, no, the shooting is piss
the
poor.
shooting is horrible.
No, it's not piss poor. Tobias Harris and Malik, what you call
Tobias Harris is an okay shooter.
No. He's Malik Beasley almost led the league and made threes off the bench. He's in the league.
No, I'm talking about. I said Tobias Harris.
That's only
is
one player though, Shaq.
Tobias Harris.
I don't want Cade spamming threes. I don't want him to need to spam threes.
How good of a shooter is Cade now? Because a big thing is they don't.
Darius Garland another 3-point. Hold on.
I think it's over. It's over. The Cavs got it within like 15 points. Is over. The game is over.
Nah, he hit a 3. He'll stop playing.
I know the game is over.
Shaq, the hardworking G Leaguers for the comeback. Watch.
That's what I'm saying. It's not over, Shaq.
Heat culture.
It's only the second quarter.
The guy Udonis has him slamming a clipboard right now as we speak. Like he slammed a clipboard.
Oh my God, they're only down 13.
Wait, is he still on the roster?
No, I think he's still player. He's not on the roster. He's still player personnel though. He's still like player personnel. So he's still there.
Hold on, Darius Garland did his little move. He made a play. I don't know. It's playoff.
He has elite handles. I said he has elite handles.
Undrafted players, Drew. I don't want to hear this shit, bro.
That's hate.
Come on, bro.
So right now, Hayward Highsmith, Davion Mitchell, Alex Burke. There's a lot of bum niggas. There's a lot of bum niggas on.
I mean, at least the Cavs were, because they were like, it was a close game. I mean, it's still kind of a close game, but the Celtics are the same thing.
They up 15. Yeah,
the Celtics 15 kind of kept it close, but I can respect the Orlando Magic.
So, like,
I can't respect the Heat though.
I can't. I mean, Tyler Hero.
That team might be the worst team in the playoffs. I heard you, Drew, but that might be the worst team in the playoffs though.
I heard you. It's crazy. Respect Tyler. Tyler Hero's a good player. He's all-star.
Give Giannis Tyler Hero. Give Giannis Tyler Hero.
Tyler, you say he's an all-star. That's their best player, Drew. He's not even all NBA. He's not even all NBA, Drew.
My God, Mitchell, Levy, the best player performer in the East. We can have the discussion now. The best player performer.
Better than Giannis.
Donovan Mitchell. Oh, Giannis, my son. I'm sorry. The best non-Giannis player performer in the East.
I was about to say.
I forgot about my son. I was thinking. I thought Tatum. I said Tatum. I thought.
Well, you know, I didn't even say Tatum. He's better than Tatum.
No, I thought Tatum. I thought the Magic.
Jalen Brunson.
This is right.
Jalen Brunson was ass last game. He was ass, bro.
Give me Donovan Mitchell. He's in it for longer.
He had 34 points.
No, he was asked the whole game, and then at the end of the game, he teed up during a 21-0 run when Cat was the one who was actually doing shit, and Cam Payne was the one who actually sparked the run. So I don't want to hear shit about that nigga.
13 points, 5 and 9 for the field, 3 or 3.
Like if y'all want me to keep it a spade, what's it called? I say that what's his name be stat padding towards the end of the game, Jason Tatum. That's what that nigga Jalen Brunson was doing.
I'm not gonna lie.
So I can't lie.
The Thunder 131 and the Grizzlies 80 is the largest victory in Game 1 history. 51 points is the largest victory in Game 1 history.
I want to discuss something about that actually real quick. Ja's stock as an NBA player, bro, as an NBA superstar, that shit has kind of been dwindled up, bro. I'm gonna be honest. Like, the last 2-3 years,
Memphis was trying to trade him.
Like, we said that. Like, I said that Ant stole his chain like last year because like Ja was kind of on some shit, and then he had the gun shit, and then like Ant stole his chain last year. But it's more than that. It's like Ja's like a nut because obviously the Thunder are OC, but at least Ja could come out there on some Giannis shit and give you 30. I know he's hurt, but like I'm not saying that he's not I'm not saying he's still not as good as he was. I'm just saying his stock. We haven't seen Ja really like be OD since one. I mean the Warriors, I guess, in the play-in, but I don't know. Like, it's not the playoffs. Like when is Ja? When was the last time Ja? Is it the Lakers? Like that's like 2023, bro.
Yeah.
So,
he was good for one game and he tried to dunk on AD and got hurt for it.
Exactly. So the last time he really was the Warriors.
I remember saying that, bro. I was like, yo, this nigga's
bro. That's when Ja was in his dumbass era, just dunking on niggas.
He was trying to throw.
He tried to dunk on AD.
That is nasty work.
Donovan Mitchell got a loose ball.
He
My
said, "Y'all think Chosen and
missed
Benji will experience their first playoff win in their lifetime?" Damn, I'm really sorry for y'all, but I think this
Wait,
will.
Benji's a Pistons fan?
Yeah, I think the Pistons will get one.
They'll get a win.
I think they'll get one. Now,
First playoff
wait,
series
hold
win.
on.
Yeah.
If they lose game 2, I don't know. They might.
It's still New York.
No. It's
still
still
home
New York.
field.
If they lose game 3 and y'all don't have a win, pack it up. Y'all going home. Pack it up.
No, Loki.
Y'all going home with no wins.
The way those things work, those games, those like the way those games work is usually like game 4. They'd be like, oh yeah, weak ass niggas. They'll get a weak ass game, so they might still get that game 4. You know how that shit.
No. The way the Pistons are, they're young. If they're down 3-0, they going down.
And then they're gonna get swept. They're
they're
gonna get
going
swept.
down 4-0, bro.
Yeah,
They don't have
you got your vet is Malik Beasley, fucking Scottie Pippen Jr.'s mom, and it was called Tobias Harris, who wasn't even the best
If
player.
the Pistons were playing the Grizzlies, that would have been a power up. I ain't gonna lie. Malik Beasley would, Michael Beasley would have been talking his good shit.
Yeah, I mean.
Oh, did you see when they were getting blown out by 50? Did you see Jaren Jackson Jr. talking to Zach Edey? That pissed me the fuck off. He said like, oh, you can always learn something from games like this. Nigga, what?
That's what he said.
Nigga, what? Nigga, that's what he said.
Nigga said.
Like Zach
Nigga
Edey's
said.
mad as shit. Because they're getting whooped, and he's like, you can always learn something. Look something you always learn from something. Nigga, we're down 50.
Jared Jackson said, I've been here before, nigga. Just learn. Learn how to lose. Learn to like that shit.
I ain't like Kareem.
Nasty.
I ain't gonna lie. Jared Jackson can learn with his eyes, with his ears closed.
It can always be worse, or you could be homeless. Like that's a Jared Jackson Jr.'s quote. Like,
that was so funny. That was actually so funny.
I
will say
that's his attitude when he plays basketball too. That make it bricks a shot. Damn, it could always be.
I'm not gonna lie. That's that Russ. That's that Russ mentality. That's that Russ.
No, that's not. Russ. No. That's Russ. That's Russ. That's Russ only on the Lakers when he said, "Guys, just have fun. Don't matter if we lose or lose." But before that, that's not Russ. That's not Russ. Russ want to win, bro. He wants to win.
Stop playing. That nigga was saving niggas. Don't do that to that.
Russ
nigga.
wants to win, bro. He just knew on the Lakers it was cooked, but he wants to win, bro.
The thing I actually want to talk about, Tom Jerry brought it up. So we can all agree that Ant's actually up next. Ant's stock reverse of Jaws is looking like this.
Yeah.
Ant has a crazy run.
It wasn't like that. Niggas were saying, oh, he regressed because he doesn't shoot that well from the field.
That was Charles Barkley. We don't care about that nigga.
No, niggas were agreeing with that.
That was dumb as hell.
You were saying that, Shaq.
I don't know. I said he wasn't. No,
he
didn't say he regressed. I said he became a better shooter.
Yeah.
I said he became a better
playmaker. Shaq's been saying that this whole year. He's been saying that this whole year.
I know that, but there was a point in the season you were.
Hold on, niggas froze. Damn.
Saying
that's not what I said. Cream, I'm gonna send you the clip of Jaren Jackson Jr. saying learn something from the game. That shit pissed me off. I'm not like that shit. That shit was
a win is a win.
Nigga said Kareem respects
Paulo. A win is a win.
Look, I the problem I had with Paulo had nothing to do with like really.
It was his 3-point percentage.
I told him Paulo hooped in the playoffs from 3. So I told him he shot 40% from 3.
OBS tweaking, bro.
I sent you
the problem I had with Paulo. Nigga said L froze. Yeah, I don't know why OBS disconnected for a second. But the problem I had with Paulo, low key, this shit. I turned off the wrong shit. Okay.
You stopped the stream?
No, it's still on. I just turned off.
Oh, shot 4-7 from 3.
No,
I told niggas in the playoffs he was shooting threes.
That was at 28-29% during the regular season. That the Kareem was frying that shit.
I said he shot 40% from 3.
The problem I had with Paulo was because my cousin rookie year was glazing that nigga like he was really the truth. He not the truth. He good though. He good. But he's not the truth. Like he was acting like he was glazing him to the point where he was like, yeah, Paulo, he's better than some of these all-stars. Okay. As a rookie, come on, bro. And then he showed up and he couldn't even make a 3. And that's when I was like, yo, now he's starting to hit his threes. He's starting to hit shots, you know what I'm saying? He's starting to really do some shit. I'm not really going to hate on him like that. I really had no ill will towards him. Niggas at OBS looking like...
You got to save your hate.
Yeah.
You
Tatum still exists, so we have enough hate. We have enough hate, you know what I'm saying? Like Tatum, he's still proving all my agendas right to this day.
As long As long as Luka is a code on defense, my hate will always thrive. Embiid, you can rest easy. Embiid, rest easy, man. You gave me enough hate for them last 2 years. You did your job. I got Luka now. What did he say? Embiid, it's okay. We have Luka now. You can rest. We have Luka now.
That's nasty.
Right? I feel good, man. Luka,
Nah,
if
man.
Luka gets swept, oh my gosh.
Oh yeah. Also, what?
I sent you the clip of JJ talking about learn something from the game. That would piss me the fuck off. We're losing by 50.
Nigga said learn something from the game, bro.
Oh, we're not even in the same league as these niggas. That's what I'm learning. That nigga J Dub looking like prime Michael Jordan. Like what are we like? Chet looking like prime KG. What you want me to do? Isaiah Hardenstein looking like Vlade Divac. I don't know what you want.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, that's nasty work, bro. Hot take: Trae Young should go to the Magic. No, Trae Young should not touch the Magic. He's gonna destroy the Magic, bro. Guys, Trae Young is not a good player. I'm sorry to tell you, but he doesn't play defense.
He's not a good player. It's so sad. Don't say it like.
No, he's not a good player, bro.
LaMelo Ball on the Magic fake.
No. Honestly, fuck it. I don't want. I feel like Cade and Paulo are like where they're both at. Like, and I want to add to them, not have each other join each other. I don't know what. AD to the Magic.
I'm not going. No. People talking the Pistons. Devin Booker on the Pistons.
Devin Booker.
Yeah.
Devin Booker
like,
on
and
the
Devin
Magic.
Booker's from Michigan.
Devin Booker on the Magic.
No.
Either way.
They still need a point guard to stop it. No. Because Devin Booker will be a shooter, but they need like.
Isn't Cole Anthony a good point guard? He's a decent point guard.
Yeah, it's whatever.
He's solid. He's solid. Shaq. He's solid.
Yeah, Shaq.
Bro.
Shaq. You still got Clippers in 7, right, Shaq?
Yeah. No. So just so you know, the Nuggets were favored at home by like 7 points, and they won by 2. Like,
Shaq, you really got Nuggets at 7, bro.
No, I got Clippers in 7.
You really do have Clippers. You still have
Clippers. Yes, nigga. It took OT at home with the crowd on your side, like, and James Harden to be a terrorist with the turnovers, like, and Kawhi to have 8 turnovers, like.
Oh yeah, peak non-turnover James Harden in the playoffs. That's not gonna happen again.
Shaq,
are you gonna play the Thinker him? The little.
I am. Let me give it a sec. I'm just trying to.
Orlando Magic. Don't do.
They said Jason Tatum, if Derek White did turn into prime Steph Curry every postseason, and it's Tobias Harris.
That's a. We did it! Hey, Tatum, get you a Finals MVP so these niggas stop talking like you a bitch, bro.
He's
stop
actually
going, bro.
he's ass, bro. He's not doing.
If he's ass until the finals, I was like, what are we doing? Like,
it won't matter. I won't. It don't really matter if you ask for the finals, Tatum. But Tatum, start getting your big boy. You letting these niggas try to play on your name.
Desmond Bain was negative 51, bro. What the fuck?
But they lost by 50. Everyone was probably bad.
Shaq's yellow room needs to be studied.
Yeah, Shaq shit like he had. I don't know, bro.
Avocados like from Mexico.
Shaq on the surface of the sun. That shit don't make sense, bro. Shaq shit.
Shaq said you getting those avocados from Mexico. Shaq, man, that shit hilarious, bro.
Nah, somebody said Desmond Bain is Ashton Hall. That shit. He's strong as shit. Because Desmond Bain's strong as shit. That shit is hilarious, bro. The little Ashton.
All right, where's this window again? Oh yeah, browser window. There we go. There we go. All right, let's do this. See what Jared Jackson had to say.
All you gotta do, learn something from every play. All right, playing the one seed in your first time in the playoffs, straight. Just learn.
I'm not gonna lie. Let's be honest. If this was like down 10 and this is LeBron, that's not bad. Jared Jackson, what have you learned, nigga? You're not that good. Like Jared Jackson, what has he learned?
You know what? You know what's hilarious? He had 4 points in this game.
Jared Jackson, tell us learn something new. Nigga, what'd you learn last possession, Jared Jackson? Let's be honest.
Oh my god,
I'm
this
not-
is so stinky.
No, we're talking. Jaren Jackson played worse than Edie this game.
And
They both
also-
were not good.
Why are you looking at Luke Kennard? Luke Kennard been in a playoff series. He said, "Nigga, I'm just."
He did the speech. He said. He did the speech.
Look at this nigga. He said, "This is not even moving me. I'm injured."
We gonna talk about this nigga, Jaren Jackson, 2 of 13, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 personal foul. Like, what are we?
Yo.
Zach
Hold
Edey,
on.
at least 40%.
Let's finish this video. I want to hear what else he had to say. It was not over. I don't know why.
Just learn something from every play. You're going to get better as the series go on. That's how series go.
And he's not wrong. Look, it's a 7.
He never been in a conference finals. What do you mean? How series go?
Nigga, what are you talking about, bro?
Wait, how far have the
Oh
Grizzlies
my
gone in the
God.
playoffs before? So wait,
Oh, they made the second round.
They made the
Second
second round. That's the farthest they went, bro.
he's talking like he been to the finals episode. That's how rounds go. What are you saying? Yeah, get this nigga off the team.
Ah!
And you just see Zach Edey sitting here looking at his shit like this with his head down. And the niggas that don't play, like, what is this nigga talking about?
Yeah, they're
That nigga
all looking
at
away,
us.
looking down, not looking at him. Luke Kennard trying to be like, "Yo, nigga, why are you talking to me? Like, I'm not playing. Like, what the fuck is you on, bro? You don't get beat by 50. I'm just here collecting a check. The fuck is you on, nigga?
That shit.
That's
Grizzlies really-
hilarious.
it's just chatting, bro.
It's so funny because where's all the starters? Where's Santiago Daba? Where's Ja? This is the niggas you
Where's
should be
John
talking
Morant?
to.
John Morant got his shit too. Doesn't play.
Why is this weak nigga telling me it's gonna be okay? It's not. We're down 50. It's not okay.
At least
What
if
the
he,
fuck
at
is
least
this,
if he
bro?
hooped, I'd be like, okay, 4
Oh,
points.
yeah, like it would be like
bro, come on,
and also,
bro.
Kramer, if this was Kawhi or like Jimmy Butler, it's how series go. You right.
Yeah.
I see you hoop in the finals. Jared Jackson, I've never seen you play good in my life. Well, Julius Randle has better playoff games right now in 2025.
Oh
You're not
my
moving me.
God. Yo, that's
The
hilarious.
Grizzlies need to have
bro.
new jerseys.
That
That's
that
true.
actually cracked me up, bro. Yo, Shaq, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Nigga did that, I would be pissed too, bro. I can't even cap that. What the hell? That's just nasty work. They said the Grizzlies need to have new jerseys. Yeah, they should go back to their old jersey in the 2000s. If you didn't know, like those are kind of clean. They had like the Grizzly on the thing with the basketball. That shit was decent. 2000s jerseys were kind of clean.
I'm not trying to see Jaren Jackson Jr. with that jersey on. Bro.
That's true. He has no grit. That is true.
No good.
It's no grit. Oh my
He
god.
has no-
No.
That shit gonna be nasty.
I do some. I'll be back.
He has no grit. Is hilarious. Bro, I ain't gonna lie. They gotta stop having the Warriors and Lakers play at like 9:30, 10:30, bro. Niggas got school and shit. I'm gonna stay up too. That's one thing about me. I got training. I got work. You know me. I was shooting around today. I was telling niggas off stream. My jumper looking decent. I ain't gonna lie. I shoot better than Jerry Jackson. I shoot better than Luca. I mean, Luca was hooping. I ain't gonna lie. I shoot better than Braun.
Nah, that's funny. Nigga said,
Oh, no,
hold on. I got something to share on the shit. Shaq said it. This shit funny.
Watch this bitch. Well, Ashton. His favorite still KC. Oh my god! I play that. Oh, you gonna wait for Shaq?
Yeah, well, I mean, I was just play. Hold on.
He said the Bleach anime is still mid. I thought niggas said that shit was hard. I gotta get back on my video shit. We gotta get back on our channel shit. Bro. I ain't gonna lie. I lost my rhythm, bro. Wasn't a rhythm. I lost my shit. This April's been pretty bad. I think I dropped like one video. I'm gonna get back on my shit. My big dog shit though. I have a video queued up and stuff, so we'll see.
Yeah, we gotta get back on the rhythm.
Yeah.
You said the Bleach anime TWB was still mid.
The Desmond Bain shit.
That shit funny, bro. God damn, that shit was crazy yellow. It adjusted though. That nigga came through orange.
I think it's Shaq, bro. Shaq be like, I know black.
No, 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 no.
Oh, no. I know Black Poppy. I know Black.
Play the Desmond Bain.
That was so funny.
Yo, that's hilarious.
That's how he shoots things.
That's so funny as hell. Oh my god. Why a watermelon at the end? Why he get a watermelon at the end? That's some cool shit. I can't lie.
You know, niggas gonna be cool to get that bread.
Hey man, you aren't lying.
Niggas will coon for that
It's
bread.
still disappointing.
One thing about
every
niggas,
time.
they do coon for that bread.
Every time I see it, it's disappointing though, Drew. I can't lie to you.
Jaron Jackson disappointing?
Of course, but for different reasons.
Hey, just learn something from every. Just learn something from every situation, kid.
That nigga's so ass.
Yo,
What
he's so
did
ass.
you learn? What did you
You
learn?
never learned anything in your life.
Oh my god.
Now that nigga been the same player. We can talk about that too. That nigga been the same player for like 2 years.
Bro, niggas have been telling me, oh, he got better. He's defensive player of the year.
They say he was the best.
Oh, he can.
I didn't say he was the best player on
my
that team.
God.
Niggas told me that.
That
I mean,
shit's so bad.
He was the best player on the team that regular season.
Shaq.
You saw he averaged 23 points.
Shaq, this is why I
22
always
points.
tell you, bro. You gotta wait for the playoffs to see if these dudes for real, bro. Because you could be, oh my god, he's so good, and he's Julius Randle. Like, oh my god, guys, look, he can score, and he's Kyle Kuzma. Like, we gotta see who these guys really are in the playoffs, man. They said, guys, the Lakers are the 3rd seed. They could definitely beat the 6th seed. I don't know. I don't know. It is what it is, though. Yeah, but I'm waiting on that Warriors game because, hey, like, I think Curry, I'm locked up. They won't let me out. No. They won't let me out. They're not going to have the game y'all think. And the Houston Rockets are going to take
You know
that.
who doing that to Jalen Green? You know who doing that to Jalen Green?
Who?
Anyone.
I
You know
like.
who doing that to Sengun? Anyone? Oh, that was.
I like Jalen Green being a log gym. He still might shoot 43%.
Why is this shit
Jalen
keep
Green might be by
disconnecting,
himself.
yo?
Yeah.
Hold on,
My ODS is
I'ma
not bad.
I'ma go
Just so you
open the
know.
window. This shit.
Open a window. Nah, they got Jared Jackson Wi-Fi. he tried to listen to you today. Nigga said open a window. Hey, Shaq, let me look at this comment. Shaq, he said, Drew is very interesting. He has his Russ agenda, but hates on Jokic when they on the same team. GOAT hater. Hey, man, we do this hate shit, nigga. Because I don't care if Russ on Jokic team, the best nigga in the world still revived in Milwaukee. Stop playing, bro. Stop playing. Let me read this shit. Cream didn't see this shit, bro. He said, Drew's very interesting. He still has his Russ agenda, but hates on Jokic when they on the same team. GOAT hater. Man, niggas don't see, bro. I don't give a fuck if you give Russ a ring, he might be the best in the world for that year. Then next year is back to Giannis, nigga. Come on, stop playing, nigga. We back to Giannis, nigga.
That's nasty.
We back to Giannis.
Oh, that's nasty.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I ain't gonna lie, man. That's what I think. I don't know. If Russ was in Milwaukee, he the second best nigga on that team. I guarantee he gonna get Giannis some open shots. Now they still can't shoot, but hey, Russ can't do it all. God damn it.
The thing is he gonna hit them open shots when Giannis get him though?
Is it a coin three?
You gotta ask what kind
He
of
might
three
hit
it
that.
is.
Nigga, I got Kuso on my team. I'm doing what I can, Kareem. Actually, no, if
Nigga said Giannis glazing the big 25. Yeah, look at bro. We have to acknowledge Giannis is still one of the best players in the world, if not the best player in the world. He's just on one of the worst teams I've ever seen.
and
niggas were talking about the Nuggets and his team are comparable. No, they're not.
They're not.
No,
They're actually
not without Dave. Not without Dave, bro.
They're actually not.
it's so funny because people are doing this thing of like, oh, Giannis is irrelevant. Kind of funnily, as if Jokic stays on the Nuggets for 2 years, he's not basically Giannis this year. What would be the difference? Elite player, the team shits in like loses in the first, second round every year. How is that different than what Giannis has been going through? The only difference is that Giannis has at least been hurt. If Jokic goes out in the first round for back-to-back years, that nigga's basically Giannis. I'm not gonna lie, like it's the same shit. I can at least acknowledge that Jokic is his. We say that we know his defense is shitty, but besides that, we acknowledge that the Nuggets are just a bad team. We always say that. So like the fact that niggas act like it's Giannis's fault that his team is bad is just like I don't get it. I just don't get when people say Jokic is the best in the world by far, and then it's like you can't say because of playoff success anymore. Like, what is the reason? I think Giannis is just up there just as much. The Nuggets and the Bucks post rings have been doing the same shit. Losing the second round the first year, and we'll see what the Nuggets do this year. But it's the same kind of trajectory. So they kind of let pieces go away. I think the Bucks really just had injuries because Middleton got hurt that first year after the ring. I'm kind of tired. I'm talking. I've been holding this thing down.
The Nuggets have fallen in the same direction as the Bucks post rings. Yeah. I honestly thought both teams would have had a larger window than they had, but teams just they just fell off quickly. Like that shit is.
What about Jamal? The falling off of Jamal Murray. Can we talk about that?
That's the reason.
They're not beating Papadopoulos.
Yeah, now Jamal Murray. What's it called? He's falling off. He's falling off, and that's what I was trying to tell niggas before the game. I told y'all niggas he wasn't gonna be the same. He's not. He hasn't been the same. They tried to tell me he was hurt against the Lakers. He just wasn't good, bro. Like, yeah, he had those things at the end of the game, but before that, he wasn't good.
And you know what's funny? Even last year, he was way better than he was this year. Like he was inefficient last year, but he still had moments. I mean, he looked better.
I mean, the thing is, he looked better, but he was playing the Lakers. No.
I mean, the Clippers are better.
The Clippers are better defensively than the Lakers. Yeah,
that's true. Oh, that's fair.
Yeah,
but
they said
you said yourself.
Minnesota had him in jail. Minnesota had him in jail.
Jamal's fat and MPJ. MPJ is like Kuzma because when I found out that he wasn't good in the finals run that they won, I would have traded him that second I found that shit out because he's never what the Lakers again. We got to start looking at Lakers series as like, oh, you're in an open gym. So MPJ shot good in an open gym. Like, okay, I do the same shit. Niggas don't give me points for that. So like, what are we doing?
Thanks.
Like, MPJ should have been gone, bro. Get a 3-and-D nigga over for him. I don't think Murray was not always like this, bro.
Oh my god, what is this revisionist history? Murray used to score 30 points efficiently in the playoffs. That's what he used to do.
No, in the playoff run, I think against in the playoff run in 2023 against the Suns he averaged 26. Against the Lakers he averaged 32. In the finals he averaged like 25 or 24.
And it was good shooting splits. Like we can't.
No. Murray, against the Lakers he was the best player on the court. I'm not against the Lakers. It was insane.
Exactly.
I agree. Like, if Murray was what he was in 2023, the Nuggets are contenders. They're not as good as they were that year.
I don't know if they're
of the defense,
contenders, but they're definitely a dark horse team. They're like a Knicks level dark horse team. Like, even though I would still say they're slightly better than the Knicks. I'll agree with that because the Knicks are not really.
I think they're better. Yeah, they're contenders.
I would say maybe like if Houston had a score type of like. If Jalen Green could score for Houston a little bit consistently, like that would be the team caliber they're on. Because if Jalen Green
in 2020
can score a little bit consistently for Houston, they're a problem matchup wise for every team. If we're just being honest,
because Jamal Murray round one, 27 points against Minnesota, 47% from the field, 42% from three, insane, right?
Doing his thing.
Against the Suns, against Phoenix. Against Phoenix, that nigga Jamal Murray, 25 points, 45% from the field, 36% from three. Jokic averaged 34 that game. Against the Lakers, series is insane. Against the Lakers, Jamal Murray, 32.5 points, 52% of the field, 40% from three. That's insane. That's insane. And against the what's called against the Heat, 22 points, 10 assists though, 45% for the field, 39%.
Yeah, he's only played good against the Lakers.
Yeah,
bro. That's the only team he's played.
No, against the Heat, 22 points, 45% for the field, 38% for three. He had 10 assists. He averaged 10 assists.
MPJ? Oh, you think
Oh,
so?
no,
he's
Jamal
talking
Murray.
about
Jamal Murray.
What did MPJ give you that series? Let's look at him.
9.6 points.
Yeah, that you don't
32%.
have to talk anymore. You don't have to talk anymore. He wasn't good. Like you know, because he's a shooter.
He's
If he
not good.
averaged 9 points, he was not shooting well. I don't even want to hear his splits.
He shot 32% from the field and 13% from three.
13.
So MPJ, I didn't know he was that bad. MPJ got his weak ass carried to a ring. Like
Yeah.
I don't even like.
The only team MPJ
Aaron
is there
Gordon
to beat
14.
was the Lakers. That was the only team he was there. He was
Jamal
even
Murray
good
give
for
you
it all.
21. Jamal Murray give you 22 and 10 against the Heat on 45, 39% from three. 45. That's decent. That's decent. 22 and 10.
For a finals, that's decent.
No, that's decent. Give Giannis that. Give Giannis that. Give Giannis that.
Lower efficiency.
It was like old Chris Paul. Old Chris Paul.
Now, Jokic, 30 points, 14 rebounds, 7 assists, 58% for the field, 42%. He was
MPJ brings podcast episodes in one game where he has 9 threes in the series. That's what he gives you. MPJ is dotted like I don't know why that's like,
you don't talk about this.
I was
KCP wasn't good either. KCP, he probably was playing defense. He wasn't good either.
Yeah, that's the thing. KCP plays defense. MPJ doesn't play defense. He doesn't do either. He doesn't play
KCP 7 points, 36% from the field, 26% from three. He wasn't good either.
he was guard. He's guard.
He helped guard
His
Jimmy Butler.
KCP,
He helped guard Jimmy Butler though. So they low key.
I think
had Jimmy
KCP was
Butler
really
kind
good
of strapped
against
up.
the Suns. I want to say I don't really know.
But either way, they also had Bruce Brown. People forgot about him, but he was really good that run for that team.
Yeah,
That team.
Bruce Brown in the finals, 11.5 points, 1 steal, 1 block, 46% from the field, 36% from three. That's decent. That's decent.
That's a role play.
Aaron Gordon, 14 points, 7.4 rebounds, 0.6 blocks, 0.8 steals, 60% from the field, 55% for what? He 55%. How many threes did he shoot?
Eric Gordon was doing his
Well,
little-
Aaron-
He only took
he-
9 threes. He took 9 threes over the games. He only took 9 threes.
Oh,
he was getting freaky regardless though. 60% from the field was freaky.
That's funny.
Yeah, if honestly, if the Nuggets basically were the Pistons or the Magic, well, he's cranking here, so I'll just wait for this nigga. I was just waiting for you. If the Nuggets just said like fuck it, we'll be Orlando or the Pistons and just kept Murray and Jokic, that would actually be a way better team than what they have right now. And I don't think it'd be that close.
Yeah.
Like they're like we have pieces.
No,
like,
so after 2023, they should have just let go of MPJ and not give him the. You're kind of forced to do that, but they didn't do that. They had to play Aaron Gordon. Would you have kept Aaron Gordon?
You have to.
Oh, yes, you have to. He's been like the second best.
Because they let go of Bruce Brown. Because you say instead of paying MPJ, because they could keep KCP and Bruce Brown if they let go of MPJ.
Yeah. That's what they
They'd
needed.
be a better team now.
They
without,
would be a better team. That's exactly what they needed to do.
They might be able to sign a nigga because MPJ. I didn't know he's making $35 million a year. I didn't know it was that much. 179 for 5 years.
Imagine Bruce Brown, KCP, and like Jalen Suggs or some shit, like another defensive ass nigga.
They also signed Zeke Naja for the 4 years, 32
He's
million.
supposed to be a backup center. They don't got a. They need to start. They need a decent backup center. Who's a decent backup center that they could have signed? Dwight Howard. It's like they need a decent backup.
Can we talk about how the center?
Jonas Valanciunas? He was on the waiver wire in the Kings. He better than the center they got. Jonas Valanciunas?
Yeah, but we just have to acknowledge though the centers in the league right now are ass. They're all pretty much ass. The only good ones were the ones who were good, but then they're old as shit.
Zubac got better. Zubac got better.
Imagine Zubac being the second best center in the league. This is not a good thing.
He's not the second best center. Who's
better than him?
He's like top 5.
Embiid's not. Embiid's not playing.
Jokic,
Cat's not really a center. Cat doesn't play like
Cat is a center. He plays center.
No, but he's better as a power forward. His natural position is power forward. It's not center.
He plays center, so we could do the
AD. I mean, he's not he's not center now. But
AD. That's the thing. AD, I guess. But again, his natural position is power forward. It's not center. This is what I mean when I'm like, yo, there are no good centers in the league. Actually,
Sabonis.
he's ass. He's not
No,
good.
not ass.
Sabonis
Sabonis
is ass, and on top of that, you know what he got drafted as? A power forward, Shaq. It was not center. He just moved to center. This is what I'm talking. Like, bro, these guys are not really centers. I guess Bam, but Bam is 6'9". So like, I guess maybe, but like,
Yeah, but Bam, no, they also drafted a person at the 5. So
Wemby plays 5. Wemby.
Wemby's good, but he had
Wemby.
blood clots, so.
Shaq, you did bro with that.
Kristaps
Kristaps.
Kristaps was ass today, but I give you that. He was very ass today.
Oh,
Very
Sengun.
ass.
We give a Sengun over
See,
Sengun.
but can we talk about how weak these niggas are getting? Like, bro, these niggas are very weak, bro. I'm just saying, like, the center position in the NBA right now is not looking good, bro. Like, it's looking like that. If it wasn't for Jokic and B carrying it for like the past few years, it would have been looking like
for a
the
minute,
2010s.
it was DeAndre Jordan and Boogie Cousins.
That's
carrying
what I'm
it.
saying.
Like,
That's
it
what
was
I'm
worse-
saying.
it was
If it's
worse
not
than
for
that. It was-
Jokic and them, Boogie Cousins, give me Boogie Cousins over Kristaps Porzingis. Give me him over Kristaps Porzingis. I'm sorry, he's better than that nigga.
Do you think Boogie Cousins could be the best player on the
Nigga said
championship team?
Kristaps got a ring.
No. Do you think Boogie Cousins could be the best player on the championship team?
No, but that's what I mean, Shaq.
In
I'm
the
saying
secondary role,
no.
give me Kristaps. In the
Shaq.
secondary role, give me Kristaps.
Shaq. What I'm saying is the center position is ass. It's just not
No,
good.
no,
and
no,
I thought we
come
thought
on, Boogie
no,
Cousins
we
over
but we
Kristaps.
thought we thought it was going
In
through.
the secondary position,
Can I
give me
finish?
Kristaps.
Shaq, can I finish? We thought it was going through a resurgence. But it's still ass. We thought the 2010s, guys, it's the worst they could get, guys. It's never going to be this bad ever again. They're still pretty close to how bad the 2010s were.
It's still better, though.
It's
We're not
still
gonna-
bad.
No, they
though.
have Jokic.
It's bad.
Jokic
no,
is
I
good.
know Jokic, obviously. But I'm saying other than Jokic, it's
Even
DeAndre Jordan was
healthy,
first team
you-
on
you would still
NBA
have-
in 2016.
I
Zubac
under-
is better than DeAndre Jordan.
I understand
What are
that.
we doing, bro?
I
Like, what are
understand
we
that.
doing?
Shaq, I understand that.
Where
But Zubac is the second best center right now.
Cat is a center. We're not gonna do
That's
this,
not
bro.
a center. He's a power forward. He's not a center, bro. He's not.
He's 7
He's
foot,
not a
250.
center, bro.
He's
He's a power forward. JC,
JC,
it's still
there's
the
one
one more. It's still the Warriors against the Rockets. I'm going to watch that game for sure. So
The Cavs. Nobody care about the Cavs and the Heat, bro. That
I
game
mean,
is
we
over.
already knew Cavs were gonna win in 4. Like, like it was Cavs in 4, and it was also
Wait, I'm not gonna lie.
Thunder in 4.
Cavs only up 11. I thought they were up like 18. Why is this game close?
Because
It
it's the
shouldn't be this
Heat, bro. It's the Heat grit.
He gonna play everybody close and still lose.
I'm telling you, that's what they
Yeah.
do. That's always
It's
what they do, bro.
65-76. I thought the Cavs would have been blowing us to 20 points.
I mean, that is what that like that.
That's
them
the
niggas
evolution
kinda-
of the center is not hard, bro. If we just gotta be honest.
Oh
The
no, he
center
said
is
the
just
alien.
not
Aliens
worse.
Wemby.
We're
Let's
talking about
be
Donovan
honest,
Mitchell being
It's
0
Wemby, yes. It's just Wemby though. Where's the other niggas?
We
What?
don't talk about Donovan Mitchell being 0-6.
Can we? Damn.
From
Can we
30.
talk about? Can we talk about?
6?
Can we talk
Nigga
about?
said from 3, you're a hater.
from
Oh my
3.
god.
Oh.
No, you see how he
He's
spun
eight.
it? You see how he spun it?
I thought-
That's nasty.
That was nasty.
He
That
said
was
0
nasty.
Hey,
six.
0
I
and
think
6
that's
from 3 is still bad.
Nigga
That's
said-
not gonna work against the Celtics.
Can we-
He's
can we-
still-
He's
can
8
we-
of 15. He's 8 of 15 for the game.
Niggas just said
he
Vucevic.
hasn't made a 3.
Niggas just said Vucevic ain't that bad. If that doesn't tell you we're in shambles, I don't know what does.
No, but no. Vucevic is not like a top
Dak,
10 center.
Dak, he has 4 steals. Stop hating. Oh my god. He's actually hooping. He's hooping.
No, I got a question. If Tatum was 8 of 15, 0-6 from 3, with 20 points and 12 and 4,
No,
is he having
no.
8 of 15. 8 of 15 is solid. 8 of 15 is solid because that's still
over-
still
that's
over
over
50%. He's still over
He's
50%.
0-6 from 3.
I know, but he's still over 50%.
If he was 0 of 8, we're gonna get on him. But it's
Yeah.
like
He's still.
So
he's
let
still
all right, miss 2 more threes. Miss 2 more threes, Donovan. Miss
I
2 more,
guess.
miss 2 more threes.
like he's
four
still,
steals,
he's still,
3 assists, 3
50%
rebounds.
from the field though.
He got the most points in the team.
My nigga Darius Garland is 7 of 13, 3 assists from 3, 19
Darius
points.
Garland,
Darius Garland
was
hooping,
big.
Chris. You was nasty. That's a
He
nasty.
playing
Evan
creative
Gordon.
players, bro. He not playing real niggas, bro. What college did Highsmith play for? Nobody knows.
I think Hayward Highsmith
Nobody
was
knows.
I think he was D2. I think Hayward Highsmith was D2.
Exactly,
I'll be back,
Shaq.
I'll be back.
Nobody knows. That
I
like,
think he was D2.
come on, bro. Can someone tell me where what's it called? Who is that nigga? Is Hobby Hawkins? Does he still play for that team?
Oh, I think he's hurt. I think they're not playing. He's hurt. He played 4 years. He played at UCLA actual college.
UCLA and actual college.
Yeah, no. Haywood Highsmith.
You see what I'm saying? Shaq. Did you know that Aaron Highsmith played in a D2 squad?
I think I do.
UMBC is D1. Do those niggas ever?
Yeah, he played at Wheeling.
I'm asking. Shaq, do those niggas ever sniff the league?
I think
No.
Dennis Rodman played, I think, D2 or something like that.
No. I'm just saying though. Dennis Rodman, all he does, he's a rebounding merchant. That shit, like, that's cool and all, but he would just sacrifice his life for rebounds.
Yeah. Haywood Highsmith played at Wheeling University. I don't know what this is. I don't know what Wheeling University. I think they're D2. I don't know what Wheeling University is.
Creative players, by the way. That's all I'm saying, bro.
Davion Mitchell not good, but he played at Baylor. He's actually he actually I think they won the thing. Yeah, Wheeling University is a private school in Virginia.
Oh, he from the DMV? My bad, Highsmith.
Oh, West Virginia.
West Virginia. Oh, fuck that shit. That nigga was in a sundown town. Oh no.
Oh yeah, they're D2. That's nasty word. They're
a D2 team in West Virginia.
They're a private D2 team in West Virginia.
They weren't even the pup. That's so ass. Hartenstein. All right, now we're just yapping. Niggas trying to tell me Hartenstein is a good center. All right, bro.
He's a utility center. He's not like
miss me with all that bullshit, bro.
He like a better offensive version of Joakim Noah. He's worse on defense, but better on offensive. He's like a better offensive version of Joakim Noah because he like plays defensive rebounds.
He's a garbage defensive version of Joakim Noah.
He's a good defender. He's Joakim Noah was
Joakim Noah was one of the best defenders.
Yeah, he's a deep boy. He's a deep boy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's not close. It's not even close. We can't compare him.
No, but offensively, it's not close either. Hartenstein is a way better scorer.
Okay, but Hartenstein sucks on offense. It doesn't matter if you suck on offense.
No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't.
Yes, he does. He got that little weak ass flip shot. I seen him play. He not.
Yeah, no. He also can catch lobs. He also can shoot free throws.
Wait. Joakim Noah. No. Hold on. No. That was on the Knicks. Joakim Noah was actually a solid rim threat. Like what's it called? Lob threat. Yeah, he was actually a good lob threat. So I don't know. Like he was, and he actually had a few post moves. You're acting like Hartenstein is good offensively. He's not. Compared to Joakim Noah, it's about 1-1. They're not.
You're not seeing niggas like this.
That was on the Knicks after Tom Thibodeau ran him to the ground. That's not the same Joakim Noah on the Bulls, bro. I watched Joakim Noah. He was good, bro. Like, we're not doing this. And he was eons better defensively. Hartenstein, stop it, bro. We cannot compare him to Joakim Noah, bro.
I'm not gonna lie. In Chicago, one of the years he shot 48% for the free throw line. Like he shot 61% for the free throw line. Like he not his best year.
I didn't say he was a great free throw shooter, but I didn't say that was his game. He like you act like Hartenstein got to the free throw line, bro. He doesn't get to
I will say Joakim Noah was top 5 in MVP that year, D-Rose.
That's what I'm saying. Like, can we come on, bro? Niggas comparing him to
Isaiah Hartenstein.
Like, stop it, bro.
Do what? He'll do what? Top 5 of what?
I'm joking.
He might not be top 5 as Isaiah's all time, even if he had the role.
No, JC, you're right. Don't let Shaq gaslight you, bro. Don't let him gaslight you. You know Joakim Noah was good, bro. Don't let him gaslight you, bro. Stop, Shaq. You're nasty, bro. Nigga talk about that one Knicks clip when he was already cooked.
Wait, Shaq, Shaquille O'Neal shot 40%. I don't know. Is he weak too? Shaquille O'Neal, like, is he weak?
What? Notice how he didn't even say his. Notice how he didn't say his offensive stats because they're better than Hartenstein's.
Yeah, JC, he did finish top 5. That I have to give you. You were an elite player for a year at least. Like, I can't do that.
Let me look at Joakim Noah.
I'm just saying, Shaquille O'Neal shot like 50%. He never shot over a 70.
Okay, but Shaquille O'Neal averaged 30.
See how Shaq gets serious now?
Joakim Noah averaged 30. Joakim Noah averaged 20.
Shaquille do that shit just to miss.
Yeah, he would. He be like,
no. In Joakim Noah's best year, 12.6 points.
And missed that bitch, bro. Huh?
Isaiah Hartenstein right now averages 11.7. It's about the same shit.
Shaq. in a slower paced era. That's what I'm saying, bro. They're about 1-1. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Joakim Noah averaged that in a slower paced era. He's better than that nigga, bro. He's better than that nigga offensively, and he's better than him defensively.
He's better than defense, but that free throw.
Shaq, you keep talking about free throws. Like, how many free throws does Isaiah Hartenstein get a game, bro?
I think he said like 3. He doesn't get that many.
Exactly.
But he shoot like 70%.
Shut up, bro. Like, what are you talking about, bro? They can talk about free throws for two guys who don't get free throws.
2.3. He shoots 2.3.
Like, bro, it doesn't matter.
I can't believe you guys get mad at the younger generation is hate on the Press 2010. Y'all already doing it. This Shea shit getting on my nerves. We can talk about that shit. Niggas talk about Shea, but he's the best thing I've ever seen.
No.
Oh my god.
No, so Stat, you said Desmond Bain is the only player in the 21st century with a plus minus of -50 in the playoff game. He had the lowest minus on the team. He had the worst minus on the team. I don't know how that's possible. Jaren Jackson Jr. the worst player on that team. I don't know how Jaren Jackson wasn't -50. I don't like, but
the best when they was really good, they ass beat. That's probably what it was. No, hold on. Because niggas already doing that shit, talking about some Shea the best. All this new nigga shit's already happening. I'm seeing it. I'm already seeing it.
Wait. I got a question. Me talking about Joakim Noah and Isaiah Hartenstein is making y'all defensive in the second. No. I talking about that shit, and that made y'all defensive. But y'all were saying that Shea was way better than Russ and what you call it, KD. What the? It took that for y'all to say.
I never said that. I never said.
No, I'm talking about these niggas in the chat. These niggas in the chat talking about the old players get disrespected. I don't know.
Yeah, we can talk about that.
You can do that. I don't know. No, Drew, you was there. Creed, you was there. Creed was OKC.
No. More Boris Warriors. Don't get nasty, nigga. Said the best team in a decade. You said the best team of all time. The best team in a decade. Can't even gone in a decade. Stop lying. Oh my god, they're lying.
Best team in a decade. That's still that 2015 Thunder team and 2016 Thunder team. That team
like niggas say the best. You didn't say that shit. Niggas lying and they lying, bro.
If they win a ring, we gotta give it to them though.
No, we can have the conversation because we got no Creed. You the one who said the league is weak now. If KD and Russ was playing,
I got a question.
We have to beat the Celtics too.
No. That's not the. Do you think this Thunder team could beat the 2016 Warriors? You think this Thunder team could beat the 2016 Warriors?
No, they're not stopping.
I'm asking.
2016.
Yes, that's the last time. That Thunder team lost 3-1 to them niggas.
If you look at it, matchup
where Draymond's gonna hit Chet in his chest, he's gonna be out for the season. Draymond's hitting Chet in his chest.
If you look at it matchup wise, there's a possibility. There's a possibility. Let's not.
We know Draymond was hitting niggas in that year. He's going to hit Chet in his shit, and Chet's gonna be out for the year. That's the first thing. If you were gonna
tell me 2017, I say hell no. But in 2016, there's a possibility.
That's the better Thunder team between 2017.
Shaq. They beat the 2014 Spurs when Kawhi with the claw. He gonna put that shit on Shea. Shea not moving no more. Shea's not moving no more.
He gonna do what on Shea? Hey, yo, that pause, nigga. Oh my god. Yo.
I think it's because that Thunder team played. I think it's a real thing in the Warriors. Do you think they have somebody to stop Curry that year? Do you think Klay Thompson can stop Shea or Andre Iguodala can stop Shea? Like that's the real conversation you need to have.
That's what I'm saying. I think it'd be a series. I think this team might be better than the 2016 Thunder. We just have to acknowledge, bro. They might be better, bro.
I'm just saying, let's remember that they said, oh, we'll stop Russ and KD, the rest of them. Now, they go put Klay on J-Dub. Oh, my God. J-Dub minis. We are all living. Oh, my God. J-Dub contested minis.
So who they putting on Shea? Are they putting Andre Iguodala on Shea? Or they putting Klay on?
See, someone said, this is why we hate. Respect the 68 Thunder, but they not beating the 16 Warriors, but they beating every Thunder team.
No. Hold on. The Thunder team that had the Warriors down 3-1, okay, we can just ignore that.
That's fine. I understand that, but you can't compare. No, but Drew, what you're doing is nasty because you're like, oh my God, they lost. They got clamped in the last 3 games. They were horrible.
Cream. Niggas said this is why we hate. Respect the 68 Thunder. We were all respecting them until niggas were saying, oh, this is the best Thunder team ever. They started the shit. That's my whole point.
But what I'm saying is, he said, bro, LeBron is beating the Thunder with that 2018 Cavs team.
No, he's not. No, he's not. No, he's not.
Oh my god!
No,
He's not winning. He's losing in 5.
No, I'm not gonna say no. Braun might get 2 games because he was insane in
Yeah, he might
2018.
get
He's
2
not like
games. He might
he
get
put
2
like
games.
oh my god.
What
Braun will
is
get 2
Kevin Love
games
doing
against
on
this
Ibaka?
team.
What is Kevin Love doing to Ibaka? What is J.R. Smith doing to J.R.?
Wait, what are you talking about?
The 2018.
He might get 2 games. He might get 2 games. He might get 2 games on them niggas though.
You're not getting shit. I ain't gonna lie.
He almost got a
Niggas
game
I got
on the
better at
Warriors.
stick.
What are we talking about?
No, but that was the KD Warriors. That's
Wait,
the
wait,
KD
wait,
Warriors.
wait, what did Cream say? What did Cream say? They lost, right? They lost. They lost. So
No.
we can't-
I'm talking about the KD Warriors though. I'm talking about the KD. If he could almost
He
get a
lost,
game
but
on the KD Warriors, then he could definitely get a game on the 2016 Thunder, bro. What are we doing?
I mean,
He definitely could. He definitely
Like,
could.
that's what I'm saying.
he got a game, sure.
That's what
he's
he
not
said.
like-
He said
That nigga said
Oh,
beat.
no, no,
That nigga lying.
I said Thunder. I said Thunder in 5. He's gonna get Braun's gonna get it's Braun. Now when
Yeah.
Kevin Love shoot 0 of 10 and J.R. Smith shoot 0 of 8, that's when y'all niggas lose 4 straight. That's what's gonna happen after game 1. That's what's gonna happen.
See, y'all said the Cavs beating the Thunder team is what I can't go by. Thunder will win in 4 games. Are you talking about this?
Which Thunder team are you talking about?
If we're talking
The
about
2025
this
Thunder team. Yeah, which one are we talking
they're
about?
obviously winning. Like, and it'll still be in like
No, but
5
I
or
think
6.
do you think 2018 Braun gets swept by this team?
No.
I think
they'll
They
take
Braun-
a
said
game.
this. They said
I think they
that
take a
was
game. I think they take a game.
I'll give Braun just because when he did the Warriors. I'll give Braun a game against pretty much any team in
Yeah.
history. I can't lie. That to me, that is one of. It's not as good as the year before, but that 2018 Warriors team is one of the best ones ever. That's what I'm saying. They didn't. Y'all might have not watched Braun, but like I watched that nigga Braun in 2015 to 18. My point was, I was respecting the Thunder until niggas would start. These kids would talk about, oh, the Thunder. All I was saying, and I still am saying, was that when niggas were saying the Thunder team is the best ever, all I was saying is, can we wait to the playoffs? That's all I said.
Yeah.
To be fair. And now, and
I'm saying if they
what
win
did I say?
a
I said
ring,
the
if
Thunder
they win
might
a ring,
sweep.
I don't think there's an argument. I think this is the best Thunder team.
Well,
I
no,
don't think there's an
no.
argument.
But I think if you told me they're
there's
going to win a ring,
Yeah,
Yeah,
if
I'm
they
okay, cool,
win a
you
ring,
did.
that's what I said. I was like, but then you said,
Yeah.
nah, it's still an argument.
I
said,
still-
no, bro. There's no argument.
I
There's no argument.
still think in this era this shit would be easier though. I can't lie.
I mean, yes, but I think that argument is kind of poo poo because at the same time, if you look at matchup wise, the teams, this Thunder team is better matchup wise against the 2016 Thunder.
I gotta see how it happens though. I gotta see how it happens.
I'm just saying.
Because no.
They don't have somebody to guard KD at all though.
Well, I mean,
They
no
don't.
team ever has anyone to guard KD though, but KD would tweak. That's what he does.
But no, Cream. I gotta see because if it goes 6 with the Celtics and Tatum ass and Brown kind of okay, like I don't know, Thunder could have beat that shit. That shit weak. Y'all get beat by Derek White and the Thunder can't beat him. I don't know. I gotta see how it happens.
But
Because we know Tatum will hoop. So who's hooping? That's all I'm saying.
The thing is, you said that this Boston team is amazing even without that nigga hooping. So I don't like. What are we talking about?
Yeah,
Tatum didn't
they're
hoop against
amazing.
the Mavericks. They beat them 4-0
Cream.
or 4-1.
I mean, because Brown averaged 30 on
Exactly.
on great efficiency.
That's what I'm saying. So it's the other guys who probably gonna do it. Like, but the problem is if they stop Brown, then that's a credit to the Thunder. We have to acknowledge if they stop everyone, that's a credit to the Thunder's defense.
I'm saying I gotta see how it plays out though. I gotta see how it plays out. Who's getting stopped by who?
If these guys are weak, we have to acknowledge that defense might be the reason why they're weak. You get what I'm saying?
That's fair. But I mean, no, that's fair. But I mean, that's my whole point is if niggas are missing shots, is Jaylen Brown just missing shots? I gotta see. That's all I'm saying. But like no, but my point was my point with the Thunder is actually the same point I had with them last year because niggas were saying they're the worst 1 seed ever, and I was like, let's see the playoffs. Niggas were saying they're the best Thunder team ever. I see. Let's see the playoffs. We're seeing the playoffs. That's all I've been saying the entire year.
My point is, if they win a chip, I think it's undisputable. They're the best OKC team. Like, I don't know why niggas want to have that argument just because KD and Russ. That's cool. That's a good story. But y'all niggas lost, and these niggas.
I will say this team. Obviously, that Thunder team. So let's just say that KD is the best player. Then it's Shea. And then it's Russ.
Then it's Russ.
And everybody after that is on
else
this team.
is Thunder. It's this Thunder team. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's kind of lopsided.
Because Ibaka wasn't as good as he was before, right? Ibaka was a little worse this year.
Okay.
Even Adams,
great question. Hold on. Let's say the Thunder win a ring. This team or the 2018 Rockets? The reason why I asked that is because I think you could do a similar thing where, okay, well, they won more wins. They won the ring. The Rockets didn't win the ring. Like, is it just because of the comp that the Rockets faced? Because we do that game of Shea, Harden, then Chris, then Thunder.
I think that the Thunder beat them, the 2018 Rockets. The 2018 Rockets
I feel like
only almost beat the things because they were playing a numbers game and just shot a bunch of threes. The Thunder already do that. If we look at, like, come on, bro, like they already
no. But they also have elite defenders too. Like, it's the same. Like, they had great defenders.
No,
as well.
but this Thunder team has better defenders. J-Dub is
better.
J-Dub
J-Dub
and Chet are better defenders than anybody on this Rockets.
I hear that. I hear that, but the Rockets taking that Warriors team 7 is more impressive than the Thunder beating the Celtics. That's a fact.
No,
that's a fact. Like, we're not
gonna
lie.
But it doesn't matter, Drew, because if you look at it personnel wise, the reason why they took them 7 is because they were shooting a bunch of threes and they were playing a numbers game where the Warriors weren't playing. If the Warriors decided we're gonna shoot a bunch of threes just like them, it probably would have been a 4 or 5 game series.
Also, Drew, I think it's also the 2017. The Warriors did shoot a bunch of. The 2017 Warriors defense is way better than the 2018 Warriors defense. Wasn't as good as the 2017 Warriors defense. They didn't.
Cream. That's a good point. I feel like that's a point. I think that's a good point with how the Rockets and some, like, even like the Pacers, where it's like the 3-point shooting volume can kind of make up the talent difference.
Yeah,
I get that. It's like the
exactly.
variability. Okay, that's fair, because I've always been weirded on the 2018 Rockets because of how good they played. But it's like, are they as, like, the 2018 Rockets, are they as good as, like, are they just under the 20? I always felt like the 2018 Warriors were better. I just was curious on that. That's fair.
I think they're a lot
No,
better.
even
I think they were a lot. I think it's just the numbers kind of fucked it up. Yeah.
Even to the volume thing, James Harden being able to basically get in the paint at will, which we'll call it, like, against that 2018.
He was getting.
No, let me because the 2017 Warriors have a lot better defenders to at least contain him. I'm not saying he's not going to do the same shit.
Draymond and Clay are still.
I know, but these niggas are 1 year left.
He kind of dropped off though in 2018. He kind of.
That's the reason their defense wasn't as good.
Draymond's still elite.
I mean, Draymond's still elite. Clay is still good, but they kind of slipped a little bit. But at the same time, we just have to acknowledge I think it's 3-point variance too. Like, that's another reason why.
And I think that, I mean, that's kind of why game 6 and 7 they lost, because the same variance that
exactly.
there made them. Okay,
they
that's fair.
Winning is why they lost.
I'll go for that. What is your agenda for the Thunder this season?
I mean, niggas are, if Shea win MVP,
I'm not rooting for them to win a ring.
If Shea win MVP and he don't hoop and they lose, they're gonna say this is why Jokic should have won MVP.
Yeah, the thing is, you understand, I don't dislike Shea. I don't want Shea to, like, I'd rather Shea hoops and then J-Dub is, if J-Dub sells, that's my cathedral.
It's 79-87. The Heat are actually still in this game, bro. And it's in the fourth quarter, 11 minutes left.
I mean, it's the same. It was the same shit with the Celtics. I don't know. Maybe the Cavs are frauds. We'll see.
Celtics kind of pulled away at the end.
That's the thing. If the Cavs lose game 1 though, then I even if it's just game 1, I no longer will believe in them. I'll be honest, and I will no longer believe. I don't even care if they win
right now.
Because, like, what are we doing?
Losing game 1 to the Heat is nasty.
And also,
nasty.
Yeah. I like Shea. Like, I still, it's just funny how all the agendas have been against Shea and the Thunder. I just rather the Shea hoops and then J-Dub's ass and they lose.
Well, the best Westbrook? Could you at least admit the best? This Shea is better than the best Westbrook?
I mean, it's not about admitting. I never said that Shea wasn't better. I never said that. It's just that people were digging, like, oh my god, I think this is like, okay.
I mean, I think as the season went on, we kind of saw it, though. I think they were saying that very previously.
I mean, Shea kept the play up.
There was people were saying that in, like, January, and it was like, whoa, slow down. We got to see.
That's all I was saying. I said, wait, now he's not better than Durant, and you're not going to get me to say it. I'm sorry. Like, Durant was just doing shit we didn't. Like, now Shea's really good, but Durant was just doing some shit that niggas just didn't do. But I'm still rooting for Shea. Like, I mean, I guess that goes into the narratives thing. It's kind of the same thing with Jokic, because if Jokic didn't get all the glaze, I probably wouldn't get on Jokic as much as I do. Like, Jokic just gets a lot of glaze, and it's just okay, well, damn, he's getting glazed. So, like, niggas people gonna push back on glaze.
Put out a freaking video talk about why Jokic actually isn't bad at defense. Like, all right, nigga, okay, nigga.
Because of his offense, it's like, okay, bro.
Nasty, bro. Well, they actually said it's because of his ability to read the game and get steals. Like, all right, nigga. He said he had samurai-like quickness with his hands, and he can knock the hands out of the ball out of people's hands when they're driving.
That shit.
All right, nigga.
He does have fast hands. He does have fast hands.
Okay, but like, is he stopping James Harden on a drive? Is he even putting up any resistance to James Harden on a drive? How old is James Harden?
You're on like
That's
36.
all. Like, come on, bro. Let's be totally honest, bro. Like, it's just shit like that. It's like, come on, what are we doing, bro? We can see it with our eyes that he's not a good defender, and that's cool. That's fine. He's a great offensive.
But like, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
One
And
of the
also,
best,
we are in a place where like we have a like, and I'm not blaming the Jokic, like the Giannis like underratedness on Jokic, but like it's same thing with Luka. We have a person that's Giannis that's like, okay, if again, I always was saying if you want to say Jokic is 1 and then Giannis is 1B, that's cool. But people acting like there's this huge gap. I'm like, why? When we could talk about, if we're talking about glaring holes, Jokic's defense is a glaring hole. So I'm consistent with it. And again, like mark my words, Thunder will be the next dynasty. Everyone has been saying that for like 3 years. No one disagreed. Like this is not a new thing.
The biggest thing with the gap, people were talking about like when Braun was the best player in the league and whoever number 2 was, like we didn't care because Braun was.
That's not this. That's not.
So you don't think it's even that in 2013 Braun, but whoever was the best, second best. So KD, I don't know.
You think Jokic is that much better than Giannis?
No, that's what niggas were saying. That's what niggas were saying. They were saying this like that was a Braun.
Loki, in the second round last year, people were literally saying. I remember before he lost at T-Wolves, they were saying this is the biggest gap since 2013 LeBron. Like, no, bro, I'm not gonna lie, no.
2013 LeBron played D-boy level defense, bro. Niggas forget.
Yeah, that shit.
Like, on top
and
of
even Braun,
those,
even prime Braun had people where it's like KD in 2014. People like, is he? Like, no, but is he?
Nobody thought he was better.
Niggas were saying that. Niggas were definitely.
No, they weren't.
No, niggas were definitely saying KD might be the best player in the world. Niggas were definitely saying that for a fact.
No, they weren't.
Niggas were definitely saying
They
that.
were only saying that.
Yes, niggas were definitely saying
They were saying that in like 2015, 2016. But they said that in 2015.
No, they said that for Curry also as well. They said that shit for KD too, bro. They definitely did.
No, that was like Stephen A on some hot take shit. That wasn't like real ass.
No, niggas were like
that wasn't real conversation.
Before the playoffs, niggas was like, is KD better? They would because they definitely said that shit for KD. I was not around
any niggas saying that. I can't lie. But
I mean, okay, I'm just telling you what I was around. That's all I'm saying.
I'm just telling you because I was a Thunder fan and I was just no niggas saying that to me. So I don't know.
The niggas wasn't. I don't know. But either way, like even the Curry, even Curry was like 2016. Curry was niggas were for sure saying Curry was the best person in the world.
Yeah, I remember
for
that.
Sure,
I remember that now, and that shit.
And that was like it did, but like before it got proven wrong, it wasn't like it would. People were like, maybe.
To be fair to this Jokic argument, the Curry was doing something that niggas had not seen yet.
I just keep it a buck, bro. These niggas try to act like they're.
So there are very few players in NBA history that have no flaws. LeBron in 2013 had no flaws.
That's what I'm saying, like, bro. And then
and I think 1993 Jordan had no flaws either, because we saw a series where he averaged 8-9 assists. 1993 Jordan didn't have flaws either. But I will say to this thing, the reason why people were saying Curry was so good because he was at 40-something% on like 10 threes a game.
Was insane.
Well, it was insane. Jokic averaging 10 assists as a center and actually being like a top 10 passer all time as a center. This is the first time we've seen a nigga actually be a point center. We're seeing shit that's never been done before. So that's, you know what I'm saying? So
that's true.
Even though Curry was defensively, Curry had issues with his defensive shit, and he would get picked on in 2016. We're seeing Jokic right now getting picked on in the pick and roll.
Had playmaking issues his whole career, and his handle was never.
Niggas just didn't see it because he wasn't.
All I'm saying, because he was blessed with some all-time great playmaking. That's all.
That's why whenever they would lose series, he would get double teamed. And he wouldn't know what to do in the double team.
Yeah,
that's how he lost to the Golden State Warriors. They just switched up their game plan. They said,
that is true. I will say, 2016 Curry, 2016 Curry is not losing to the T-Wolves, and not that the T-Wolves like a T-Wolves type team where it's like, oh, we picked your regions apart. He would lose to that shit if it had LeBron on it. Like, okay, if LeBron's on that team, sure, or KD. It last year was not the kind of like. That shit was a major upset. That shit didn't happen with prime Curry, bro.
He shot a lot of low percentage.
2008 Kobe. I don't think 2008 Kobe.
He shot a lot of low percentage.
His efficiency wasn't. I mean, if we're gonna like if we're gonna not get
but if we're nitpicking,
if we're gonna like nitpick, it's like his efficiency isn't like he doesn't have that top 10%.
To be fair, because his efficiency the regular season wasn't crazy, but they say stat wise his variance doesn't change between the playoffs or the regular season because he shot so many hard shots during the regular season. So they say he's the most inelastic scorer. So his shit doesn't go up or down.
But
It's still lower. It's still lower.
That's
though.
good, but that's good. But I guess my thing with the Kobe like flaw, like this is only flawed to be like top 5 to me, or like easily top 3, top 5. I think you could go off of like, I think his defense was worse than the top guys, like the really top defender guy. I think that's one, and then the 2, I think his scoring efficiency just never reached the peak of Braun gave you. There's years Braun gave you 60%, Jordan gave you 55, Kareem gave you 65, like Shaq gave you 60. Kobe never even hit 50. So like, not that like that does kind of matter when we're looking at, and we can look at Chris Paul, the D Wades of the world that hit 50%. So not being able to hit that efficiency at least like effectively enough that if we're nitpicking, that's what I would say for Kobe.
Yeah. And also,
his
playmaking, he was a good one. He was never a great one. He was just a good
I mean, Jordan was never a
no.
good
That's not a weakness to where if you're forced to do it. Jordan had series rated.
Like Kobe, it's not a weakness.
It's not a glaring weakness. His main thing was his efficiency, though. If we're just gonna be like totally honest, it's just his efficiency.
Because that's why Kobe, like, I mean, he's not freaking Luka, but Kobe does take a lot of tough shots a lot of tougher like Jordan, Braun.
Well, I think to be fair, like Shaq, like LeBron and Jordan were just freak athletes. That just shows you Kobe was a very good athlete. You can't like
it sucks, bro. I mean, it sucks. I mean, D Wade, you got. I mean, hey, I ain't gonna lie, Shaq.
D Wade a freak athlete. D Wade a freak athlete.
Curry not a freak athlete, so you got to figure it out. Curry not a freak athlete. We gotta be honest. That nigga's a regular ass. He don't even dunk for real. That's a regular ass nigga. You gotta figure it out.
I mean, he's a freak athlete in terms of his hand-eye coordination.
Conditioning is insane. His hand-eye coordination is conditioning.
You can become like a good at conditioning. I don't think that's really just like
hey man, it sucks. That's you can get better. It's not that's not like a freak athlete.
Like if you see Jordan's moves weren't crazy, but it's like he's just so fast in 1993 because this is when he mastered the skill. He mastered the skill, like he had the moves and shit, but he was also still athletic, so it wasn't the later Jordan, which was like almost all. So he would do moves and niggas would be nowhere. And the moves are not crazy, but it's just because he's so explosive, it doesn't matter. It's the same with like Braun, when Braun got a step in front of you, or Braun got like
CP3 deserve MVP over Kobe. I mean, he could have won it. I don't know if you could say
2008. That Kareem will tell you that. Kareem will tell you that. I don't know.
I'm just saying.
Deserve is. I've always said deserve is crybaby.
I don't know if it's deserved, but if you look at all the metrics instead, I'm not gonna lie. CP3, hey man, if he had won the MVP, you wouldn't see me complaining. Kobe should have gotten them.
Yeah, that ain't gonna be happen.
You wouldn't see me complain because he definitely did have.
Oh, Sissons got big. What's going on?
You said I said you said something.
Who?
I'm seeing. Is that Sissons?
That's Sissons on stage, yeah. And the nigga try to pick her up.
Hey man, she been hanging around Lizzo too much, bro. That's what happens.
Hey, man.
Lizzo actually lost even more weight.
You know what's so funny about fat women? Crazy tangent, I know. It's funny because fat joints be like, "Oh, Lizzo's beautiful. You guys are hating, blah blah blah," and Lizzo's like, "Yeah, I'm beautiful. I don't care." Then we find out she disses on other fat women, and then she loses weight, and it's like, "I hated that myself like that." Oh, so you knew you were fat, you didn't like yourself. Okay, now, but you only say it now because you're not as fat. Yeah. That's okay, but don't get on us because you when you were big, we said we didn't like the big.
Why are you dissing the fat bitches out there? You said they got fake confidence.
No, Drew, you're legit spitting, bro.
You saying it's fake confidence, Drew?
He said, so can I rock with Kobe? Should have got 0 MVPs. If you want to be nasty and a hater, sure.
What?
If you want to be nasty and a hater, sure.
No, I would say
he deserves that.
If we're gonna do this, Kobe don't deserve 2008. The year he averaged 35 and made the playoffs with that roster, he deserved that MVP. Yeah. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck.
Like basically, if you want to go off of the one MVP that Kobe happened to get, like it was so contested, but Kobe was an MVP caliber. Kobe was a player that deserved an MVP. That's what I was. I think it'd be a travesty if he ever got one.
Women, but it's Easter, so I'm gonna let it slide. Nah, let it fly.
Nah, don't let it slide, Star. Because these, hey, Star. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, Star. It's just I'm saying that's funny to me because now that she not as big, is these women. I don't like being that big. Being that big is wrong. I'll be health. Fitness existed 3 years ago, Lizzo. I'm just saying. In 2021, that shit, Dims were still a thing. It was still a thing in 2021. That's all I'm gonna say.
Look.
It was a thing 2024 too.
All I gotta say about them Lizzo types, bro, like it's cool when you like, oh yeah, I love myself, but don't try to trick niggas into saying your life is good, bro, because I know it isn't. Like it just like let's just be totally honest, bro. I'm telling y'all niggas, and this is not even just for women, bro. Being fat has a whole bunch of downsides that niggas don't even think about, bro.
It's and I will fight it. There's no pro to being fat, bro.
There's
There's
zero
no
pros.
pro to being fat.
All cons.
Look at Luca. That nigga Luca, all the shit in the world, he's still not. That shit's still fucking him up. So being fat is not hard,
It's
bro.
all cons, bro.
Especially the way y'all niggas be fat. Y'all niggas don't even be Luca fat. Y'all niggas just be fat, bro.
He said,
I
I don't
just
care,
really,
Kareem
Luka,
and
like,
Shaq. LeBron should have got MVP over Kobe in 06. I have a nasty agenda. I'm not mad at you. I'm not mad at you. Look, if you look at
give
that
it to
06
Dirk.
season,
Dirk should have won
and
it.
you look at that
Dirk
06
should have won
season,
06.
Dirk is nasty.
Give me Dirk in 06.
Hey, why
What are you doing?
Name competent niggas on that 2006 Lakers roster.
Okay, name competent niggas on the 2006 Cavs.
Bobby Gibson, Drew Gooden. Stop playing with my nigga.
No. Just because you know their names doesn't mean they're competent.
What wasn't there a nigga that wasn't there an all-star on that team?
You said
what were the niggas all-star?
You're talking about not in 06.
How about we name the amount of wins the teams have, since we're just naming stuff.
Oh, the Cavs had 60 wins.
Cavs had 60.
I know 06. Not in 06.
No, not for.
They had like 50 something.
They had 50 and 32. 50 and 32.
What did the Lakers have?
Give me 60 in the West. I'm arguing
60.
Dirk. You can have Kobe.
Dirk.
I said I'm arguing Dirk.
No,
60
Dirk.
in the West.
I'll check.
I'll
I'll check.
like that.
I'll check.
I think
They said, Kobe was
60
fourth
to
in MVP in 06 for a reason. It's because they said he was
Yeah,
a ball
I
hog
don't
and he didn't pass.
yeah, he had bad.
Oh no, so
I
the
don't
Lakers
even-
the Lakers in 2005-06 had 45 wins.
That shit not hard.
No.
45, 50, 45, 50. Oh, 60!
No,
We did it! Oh no, that's what I like.
I got a question though. Did you win a ring in 06?
LeBron didn't. I know LeBron did not. LeBron did not.
Guess
who
who
did with the
did?
league?
Guess who
Kobe
did?
ain't win shit.
Guess
I ain't
who
gonna lie
did?
to you.
My nigga D Wade. Do you give D Wade the D Wade MVP? Hey, give D Wade MVP.
Where MVP at D Wade? MVP. Dirk got both of them. Dirk got the MVP and a ring on D Wade. MVP.
That was
MVP.
So
Yeah,
the only
you got
nigga,
to sit back and vlog,
and Lamar Odom wasn't crazy this year. The Lakers started. Who the fuck is this nigga? Who's Brian Cook? Who is Brian Cook? This nigga ass.
No, I know who Brian Cook is. He's not good.
Chris Mann, Lamar Odom, and Swish Parker.
Chris Mann was a white yo.
He's not good. He's not good.
I want to share a screen of Kobe and Kobe and LeBron's stats. Because for them, it's really just a stat off. I can't lie. It's just a stat off. Because their teams are both. I mean,
if it's a stat off.
I think the Cavs were like fourth in the
If
East.
it's a stat off, LeBron. Hey, Walgreens Chrome knows the truth.
But no, Shaq. 5 more wins in a weight. To me, that's kind of negligible. To me, but again, I like the nigga with 60 wins in the harder conference. That's me.
But come on, bro. Steve Nash didn't deserve MVP in 06, bro.
I'm just saying, if you're giving a white player MVP because the team is the high seed, Dirk was right there. That's all I'm saying. Dirk was right there. He efficient too. They do the same shit. Dirk was just better.
Dirk had his wins, and then he got knocked out in the first round. And
so LeBron in 2006.
No. He went to the finals in 06.
So
I'm saying the
LeBron
year before, he got knocked out pretty early. Like he had his.
No, that's the year after. That's the year after.
That's 2007. That's when he actually won MVP.
They just hold Dirk. That's what I'm saying. Because Nash just got beat in the conference final.
Okay.
So LeBron this year,
Mavericks that year.
The finals. They went further than Nash. Give me the MVP.
I think they won like 6. I think they won like 61 games.
The Suns went from like 30 games to like 60 games. That's why they did that. That's why they.
No, that's the second. This is the second year when they don't have.
So LeBron this year, 31.4 points, 1.6 steals, 6.6 assists, 7 rebounds.
Lies.
He shot 33% from the 3 and 48% from the field. And his second best player averaged 15.5 points. I'm just gonna 15.5 points.
Yeah.
Let me get the Kobe stats.
That's not MVP caliber to you. That's not MVP. I don't know. That's MVP.
I'm checking.
All that Yo Dirk did is score. That's all he did, bro. He didn't do anything else.
Let me see the
Kobe
rebounds.
Bryant
I mean,
in
he rebounded
2005.
ball. He's 7
35.4 points.
I mean, he also shot threes.
35.4 points, 1.8 steals, 4.5
assists. You know, he did
5.3 rebounds.
One game. Win.
He
Win.
shot,
He
next year.
win.
he shot 45% from the field and 35% from three.
Hey, tell me. Let's talk about 2011. I like 2011 better.
Okay, then.
I like
What are we
2011
doing?
better. He said what happened next year. I'm just saying I like 2011 better.
But Drew, I mean, Shaq. Kobe had a lot of points, but he wasn't really doing anything else, was he?
I mean, 1.8
First-
steals,
first-
like 4.5
right?
assists.
First of all, defense.
Okay, 4.5 assists is worse than LeBron.
They average like the same amount of steals. It was both 1.8 to 1.8.
So he's still on par with LeBron.
Braun shot 48% from the field and 32% from three. Kobe shot 45.
Right.
Kobe shot 45, but 35% from three, so it's different.
Better shooter.
Yeah, and the second best player on the team goes to like Larry Hughes is better than anybody on that.
Larry Hughes, how much did he shoot? 35% from the field. What did he shoot from the field?
Let me look up Larry Hughes. He averaged 15.5. This nigga averaged 15.5 points.
LeBron was getting assists. Kobe wasn't passing the ball.
So Larry Hughes this year, 15.5 points. What is it? This nigga 40% for the field, 36% from three.
I told you he was 40%.
No, let's look at the Lakers. Let's look at the Lakers roster.
Nigga trying to trick me. I know about that team, bro. Nigga's not good, bro.
After this, we can call it. I'm trying to get ready for this Rockets game.
Oh yeah,
I need that.
Lakers 2005, 2006 roster. Lamar Odom, second best player on the team. Lamar Odom, 14 points, 47% from the field. Lamar Odom actually decent.
Lamar Odom better, right?
Lamar Odom actually decent.
I know Lamar's decent. I know.
But the second best player, because the Jonas Algasquez also gave you like 15, and he shot like 60% from the field. So, because the second player on the Lakers is Smush Parker, and it's 11 points, and he shot 42% of the field. So like
that's better than
and Larry Hughes that's
better than Larry Hughes though.
Larry Hughes gave you 15.5.
I'm not gonna lie, guys.
On 40.
Guys.
Okay, but it was like 36% from three though. So he's hitting threes.
Guys, we are arguing the 2006 Cavs with the 2006 Lakers, the two weakest teams in that league that are contenders. Can we please end the stream? I'm begging. I'm begging. Dude, like this, we are having a mid off right now. He said this team's ass. No, this team's ass.
Hold on, before we let's finish off
the
comments and shit. Nigga said Emily Choppa's downfall has to be studied. He's such a gooter. Okay.
He could have been a drill rapping legend.
No, you know what? No, he was doing drill rap shit. He said, niggas are putting out TikTok songs and that's making them blow up. So he started like the Ice Spice of the world. He started putting out TikTok songs, and now he's wondering why niggas don't like his music anymore. Nigga, you putting out if I want to be a bad bitch, I want to fuck me too. Nigga, I'm not jamming that shit, nigga. Give me Shot of Flow 25, also, nigga. What are we doing, nigga?
NLE is kind of like, it's good and bad because let's be honest, NLE was pretending to be a hood nigga. He would have done some dumb shit and got killed or put in jail. He would have done some dumb shit. Now, if he had been like a smart hood nigga, where it's like that's not 6ix9ine, but it's like that Meek Mill shit. Like, I'm a hood nigga, really, I'm not. That shit would have been still hard. I still would have been bumping his shit, but he stopped. So.
The Cavs.
Have y'all ever seen a downfall worse than Lil Nas X?
No, that Old Town Road, bro.
No, yeah. After Old Town Road, he just started engagement farming for niggas
we all know why. Darius Garland just had a deep three. I ain't gonna lie, clutch three.
No, the Cavs are up. They're up 114 to 98. They put away.
But like he still hit that three though.
Darius Garland,
Lil Nas X,
you will be ass next series. I'm telling you, but
that's hate. Because are you rooting for him to be bad now? Or
I'm
you
not
just saying he's
bad.
bad?
I'm not gonna lie. Darius Garland, cream. Darius Garland, 9 of 15, 4-7 from 3, 25 points.
Okay, but Zach, what I'm saying is he's playing created players. We have to see him against real players.
He played the Pacers or the Bucks next round.
Oh, that's not a real round.
The Pacers, the Bucks don't play defense.
No. Those guys don't play defense. I gotta see him against the Celtics. I gotta see him against the Celtics. If he hoops against the Celtics, he proved me wrong. But against the top end teams, But what you say, Drew?
We all know why Lil Nas X. We all know why Lil Nas X fell off. We don't gotta speak on it. That's
He
why he
was
fell off. That's on him. And then he doubled down and was like weird with it, with like the whole demon devil working thing. That it's on him, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
He made niggas an enemy that weren't his enemies. Why you start attacking Fates, bro? Like you didn't have to do that. Like it didn't have you didn't have to do
I
that.
remember those conversations where Shaq was like, yeah.
Because I'm like, I have no beef
I'm-
with
I'm-
you,
he was
nigga.
like-
You don't have to
he
do
was
this. I'm like, what are you
so
doing?
tired of these niggas attacking Christians, bro. If they was attacking Muslim, they would have got about the pay.
No, because Muslim niggas get them out the way. I'm not saying that's correct. They're scared to go for Muslim people's faith. They're scared of that.
I don't know about that, bro. Like if he's worshiping,
They're scared. A nigga made one car. A nigga in what was it? Canada made a cartoon.
and it wasn't French.
He's gone. We don't know why he's gone. He's gone.
It wasn't.
It was a political cartoon, and he's gone. He's gone.
It was in France.
He's no longer with us.
He's not. No, they got him out of there. He mysteriously died. Like we're not gonna do this, bro.
Mysteriously die. They bombed the
So
building. They bombed the building.
He's gone. He's gone. He's gone. He made a political cartoon.
I like Cream. One thing about them, Cream, they don't play. Don't play with them. That's decent.
Hey, man, I don't really condone any of that behavior, but if it happens to niggas, hey, they fucked around and found out. That's all it is. That's all I'm gonna say. But I mean, it is what it is, though. But they said, well, Shaq, his career is over now, so you can rest easy.
I mean, I didn't have an issue with him. He just started.
Shaq, you did good, Shaq. Rest easy, bro.
Shaq, what you should have done is you should have rooted for him. He would have fallen down way faster.
That is true. I don't know if your powers were there back then, though. We don't know.
No, the thing is,
you know that 2020 because you caught you did wait low key.
Lil Durk is gone.
2020.
Vaughn
is gone. Wait.
Shaq, the only nigga who's carrying your
Rod Wave is only nigga.
Rod Wave. Something happens to Rod Wave, Shaq. We gotta check you, bro. We gotta check you, bro.
2020. 2020, the Clippers, they did so that year. The Clippers have sold every year.
Shaq, it's not. I don't even think you have a curse, but your shit just unfortunate, dog.
No, his shit's a curse, bro. I go, I shout you ever for some shit I like, bro. I might have to fight you. I ain't gonna lie. Back up, bro.
No, I'm telling you.
Russ 6 man of the year. Russ 6 man of the year.
Russ 6 man of the year. Big game. He said he talked about the Clippers. He said we. I said no. No, God, no. We lost in overtime. Why? Bro,
No,
Shaq,
really
when you said we, Kawhi started to turn the ball over like it was not like, bro. Oh my God, bro. Oh my God,
that's hilarious.
That was nasty work, man. Shaq, it's okay though. The Clippers will get through.
That's all I can give right now. That's all I can give right now.
That's all I can give.
I said, I ain't gonna lie, the curse still knows what you really wrote in your heart of hearts. Gun in your head, it still knows what you can't fool a curse, nigga. It's up.
You know what's funny? I told you I fell asleep during the Minnesota game. If I cheered for Minnesota, they might have lost. I'm not gonna lie. Like I fell asleep during that game.
There was no way. There was no way.
Now Lucas start defending and start clamping. What's going on? Wait, Shaq, you were rooting for T-Wolves over Lakers? I thought you were on Lakers.
No, I chose the Lakers in like 7 or 6. But I didn't watch the game though. So if Ant started hooping, I would have started cheering for Ant because I still like Ant. So
the initial thing is the curse. It's initial curse. So you already had your first call of which.
No. It's who he's cheering for.
We'll see. Because now they gonna lose game 2. You just sold it. I want Luka to lose. Can you stop fucking my parlay up, Shaq? Because Luka was going to lose. Now they
already won. They won a road game, Drew. They won a road game.
They did win a road game. That's all they.
Nigga, don't give me that coke because they gonna lose 4 straight because of you, nigga.
Were you rooting for the Pistons or the Knicks?
I thought the Pistons would beat the Knicks. I caught it upset. I said Isaiah Stewart and Jalen Durham would put their elbow in Cat's chest. I thought they would play physical with Cat.
Cat went crazy.
I also thought that Cade would get to the paint and finish over Cat at will.
Cade was ass.
He never fought on one. No, Cat really was baking niggas and Cade was alive.
He said, Shaq, why can't you start supporting the Celtics or Thunder or something?
Yeah,
I don't like those teams. What you play?
That's why they're good. That's why they're good. Oh my god. He's so cute. Look at. I don't like those.
I don't like.
Oh my god, Darius Garland actually is baking these niggas, bro.
It's the
Yeah,
Heat.
beat the
It's
buzzer,
Heat.
bro.
It's the Heat, bro. It's garbage. He's shooting in garbage time.
Nah,
like,
like,
he has confidence.
Darius Garland got 27. He's 5 and 9 from 3.
Bam 3? Nah, Bam. I like you left Bam. He still ain't recovered, bro. You ruined Bam's career. We can talk about that. You ruined Bam for life. Bam was low-key on trajectory. Bam's not been good since the Olympics. Oh my god. Bam's really been ass. Oh my god.
Y'all got on the
That is-
Bam train because of Angel Wilson, bro. That nigga's
And then Angel Wilson stole too, Kareem, remember? She did.
She got beat in the first round.
She didn't get beaten. She got beat in the second round. She got beat in the second
Whatever,
round.
the second
That
round,
shit, she
bro.
Jordan beat her shit, bro. Oh my god.
God.
And then Embiid, I forgot about Embiid. Oh my god. No, Embiid never get hurt that early, Kareem. He don't usually get hurt in the playoff. Nah, you're a funny guy.
Nah,
You're funny.
check. Is there anyone you can think of that you were rooting for that's actually doing well right now?
Wemby had blood clots. Zion got injured then.
No, you're acting cursed. You're acting cursed. No, you're acting cursed.
Oh
Oh my god.
Ant kind of had to shake up, but I still like Ant. But it's so Ant. I think Ant's the only nigga. Ant really the only nigga.
Damn.
No.
But I stopped watching Ant. Then he started shooting 40% from 3. So it's like no. All the niggas I believe in Zion.
He said Wemby and immediately became a superstar.
Oh,
Immediately.
man.
Oh, it's all right, Shaq. It's all love, bro. It's all love. It's just such like
Oh.
it probably is a coincidence. It's such a
I
bad
cheer for
coincidence.
Giannis, but like Giannis, like he hooped and they still lost. Like
He's getting beat. Giannis getting beat by the shed, bro. Oh my god. You ruined Giannis.
I don't really like anybody else in the East like that.
Oh my god.
Oh.
I mean, Jury, at least he doesn't.
I mean, I cheered for Evan Mobley Depoy because I didn't want Draymond to win it. So Draymond
He
went
lost
Depoy.
D-boy. Oh my, he's going
boy.
No,
No,
he's
they
about
never said no. They haven't put. I didn't want Draymond to win Depoy. I was really just hating. No.
Okay. They said Sabrina Carpenter. I mean, Star Platinum. You know, ball. It's not good white girl music.
Yeah, we
Can't
don't
lie.
care about these white Disney stars, bro. Come on now.
That shit is not good white girl music though. But neither.
Yeah, finals for
Taylor
Deep.
Swift either.
I'm not gonna lie. So they announced finals for Depoy is Dyson Daniels, Draymond Green, and Evan Mobley. So I mean, if Draymond Green win Depoy, I'm gonna be
Come on,
so
Draymond.
okay. What are we doing, nigga? Draymond Green win Depoy.
They said Shaq really cursed the whole election. Really, truly a calamity.
Oh yeah, that too. Nah,
Taking
Nah,
a
I mean,
picture
Shaq-
of
wait,
the I
fuck you.
voted sticker is so funny. I mean, Shaq
Oh.
had no effect on that though. There's no way. It's no way.
yeah, no fact, but like, I'm not gonna blame you for that for the curse shot. But all I'm just saying is that if I was being nasty with agendas, that's all I'm gonna say. But I'm not doing it.
That shit's nasty, you know. Nigga said, guys, he took a picture, he said, I voted. That shit nasty, bro. So you gotta wait to post the picture until after the election's done, bro.
Really a calamity. Calamity.
Calamity is calamity.
I pushed Minnesota over. I thought Jaden McDaniels could guard Luka last year. That was bad. That was that was bad.
What about in the finals? Didn't you say the Boston Celtics would win? You were saying that.
I mean, they won. I said they were gonna win. I thought Tatum. I was hating on Tatum, so it didn't really matter. Me and you were hating on Tatum, so it doesn't really matter.
I mean, no,
you
but,
green.
but Drew. I mean, Shaq.
What?
The hate watch
What?
was successful. The hate watch was successful for different reasons.
Now, Shaq. So when you hate things, it's still decent. Now it's the rooting part that sells you. I don't know, Shaq. That's a decent win. A win is
Wemby generational, Zion like an athletic.
yeah,
four.
Shaq. Your resume. You're like that's like 20 things. Like it's all love, Shaq, but that's a bad ratio. To be honest. But it's all right though, Shaq. It's all right.
I was glazing Invincible. Apparently, Kareem said it was ass. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, I mean, most people
Shaq-
said it was decent, but I still think it's not good.
Yeah.
Dude, the X Men '97 though. Oh, X Men '97.
That's hard. Now the thing is, if I now I'm scared to hoop with Shaq next week because I'm a hoop with Shaq and Shaq will be like I'm tough and I'm not gonna be good no more. Shaq might sell my shit. Hold on. Shaq gonna be like drink the shoot. I'm gonna be like Ben Simmons. What happened? Oh, okay. That shit.
Nah, I don't think Shaq curse affects people he knows though. I think it's just niggas.
It's only niggas that we don't know.
From afar, bro.
I'm not gonna. We gonna talk about this.
That's what it is.
I was glazing dude Dennis. He played. He was at the Washington Mystics facility. He played a girl like their draft pick 1-on-1. He lost. I do like. Damn, I'm not gonna lie. He lost 1-on-1 to their draft pick. I'm not gonna lie.
Why can't Drew have this sort of resume like Shaq? Keep hating. Stay mad, niggas. Stay mad. It's easy when y'all niggas mad. Niggas mad because my shit be decent, nigga. My calls be decent. Get mad.
Just wait on it though.
The Rockets game starts in 5 minutes. Is that not?
Which agenda do I? Yeah, we'll get off stream too.
That Russ agenda.
What agenda do I like?
That Russ agenda.
All right, no. I already had that clip about me giving up. Like I know they're not gonna win shit. So, you mean like Russ selling the series?
Yeah, he will. Don't worry.
I already got my. I already left with something. I'm good.
Nah, they said Shaq admitting he glazes Duke Dennis is so funny.
Shaq, what's your greatest?
No, it's funny. This week I glazed him. He played at Washington Mystics draft pick, and she baked him. I don't know. That clip went viral on TikTok, bro. I can't lie to you.
I didn't even know nigga got baked. See, it couldn't be me, bro. But what's it called?
Like, what's your greatest hot take?
They said what's your greatest hot take, Shaq?
Of all time?
Sure. They don't really care. They want to hear from you.
Oh, I think KG better than Tim Duncan at their peaks. I think the greatest form of KG is better than the greatest form of Tim Duncan.
I think a lot of people say that.
A lot of people say that.
Nah, niggas can't know because niggas bring up MVPs and Finals MVP. Niggas know that.
No, but you said,
and that means it's not
at their very peak. That's like
they're talking about how
those are both MVP seasons. So
I know, but people would say like,
okay, guys, it's okay. Shaq has homework. Shaq will have a good hot take for next stream, so we will call it with that. We'll catch up.
I thought Ben Simmons could get back to kind of what he was. That never happened.
Anyway, Shaq will have a good hot. I promise he'll have a good hot take. Catch you guys.
All right,
I thought the best version of Anthony Davis was better than the best version of Dwight Howard.
That was nasty. No, you said you said he'd have a better career than Tim Duncan. That was the nastiest hot take. That was nasty.
That shit was disgusting. That shit was very disgusting.
That was a
bad stream because they're not bad.
Yeah.
That was even like glazed though. That was just bad, bro.
Yeah. All right, y'all. Catch y'all next stream.
I thought the Lakers were going to go like 3 straight, and AD was going to carry the team. He did not do that. He did not do that. My fault. Braun just ended up being good for another 5 years. AD never being able to keep the load up. Pause.
Yeah. Whoa, let's end the stream because this shit going on.
Next Tuesday stream. We appreciate you guys for showing up. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate the donation from the sandwich. You know what I'm saying? You know, shout out to you, man. You still here.